Yeah, you know it, KD, the laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Oh, hello, Smoky Smoke. But hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Squishy Logic, the squishiest of all the logical shows. I am your comedic babyface and everybody's favourite laughing stock, your KD Claus, and I've got my presents for you. And later on Patreon, I'll empty my sack for you. Joining me to the left is my cohort and comedian compatriotism. Their words.
What are you doing emptying sacks on people?
Well, I'm not going to do it on my own, am I? That'd be weird.
That's, wow.
A woman doesn't do it on my own into a sock.
Yeah.
I'll try it
like a gentleman.
Like a gentleman?
Yeah.
A posh one?
Yes.
I was going to say the actual word, but I remember we're in like a minute still.
Yeah, we're still in that prime zone.
But I am joined, of course, by my comedian cohort, Mr. Nathan Parish. Tell him about yourself.
I'm a man with voices.
You are, you know.
That's it.
You are a man
That's
with
what
voices.
I am.
And we have a working microphone stand today.
We do.
We have tech that's working.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you all about...
Speaking of tech that's working, is the audio fucking on? I don't trust that audio for shit anymore.
It is.
Yes.
And we are going to be learning later on all about weird and bizarre traditions from around the world, like holiday traditions.
I like that.
Holidays.
I like that.
And
everyone knows
traditions.
the standards. Krampus. Everyone's into Krampus.
Krampus is on there, of course. Yeah. That's probably the most.
That's the most well known.
Yeah, there's a couple. It
started sort of making its way international now. Krampus, hasn't it?
Into what?
Krampus started off as like exclusively Bavarian, like Austria
and
Germany, places like that. But over time, as people have we've sort of evolved as a species, we've started realizing that actually a bunch of kids are little shits.
Yeah.
And it's a real good idea to have yourself a Krampus in the back pocket in case you need it. So every so often you've just seen like an occasional movie about Krampus, an occasional episode of a TV show regarding a Krampus. You know, Krampus is now the hot ticket, I think. I think soon, by the year 2030, Krampus is going to be more popular than Santa.
You reckon?
I reckon so. I reckon it's going to be a bunch of octogenarians just running around the place dressed as Krampus, just wailing on teenagers, just like a purge night for old people.
I can see that going as well. Yeah. I can see you going popular.
Yeah, don't be caught out fucking on the streets on purge night, motherfuckers. Krampus will get you.
So much better as well, rather than kids, you know, like that have been naughty, getting coal in their stockings or whatever.
Yeah, they don't give a shit
about
that.
They get kidnapped.
Yeah,
that's great.
They get kidnapped and put into a slightly smaller than child-sized sack.
Really?
Yeah.
So a little cage in it with the legs pierced.
Oh yeah. That's what the sack is transferred into.
I wonder what they have to do to get away.
Well, they probably have to do give them a Krampus.
What? What?
Well, you know, have to do him a Krampus, don't
do him a Krampus.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I know what a Krampus, the noun, is. I sure as fuck don't know what a Krampus, the adjective, is.
To Krampus.
Yeah, to Krampus something.
Or
is it a verb?
It's when you try and do a squat and you get a cramp, hence the first part of the word.
Yeah.
And us is when you poop all over everyone.
I thought it was a cramp, but it's specifically a female weightlifter in a squat.
That's another way.
That's another one.
It can mean anything.
The Krampus.
Like the English the cramped puss. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was imagining now somebody getting like, you know, when Peter Griffin falls down, it's like just the woman. But I swear the traditions make more sense than. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Some of them make no sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
some of them are crazy.
I heard some on the way here on a different podcast.
You know what I wonder though? Before I just completely stop you there.
Yeah.
Actually, what were you going to say first?
Oh, it turned out that in Sweden, the kids leave coffee out for Santa Claus. Which makes sense. He's going from east to
True.
west, right?
True.
So he's halfway through the job because America's at the end. And he's getting himself a little bit of a coffee vibe when he's going through Sweden. And then he gets all the way to America, and lo and behold, there's fucking cookies and milk at the end of the fucking thing. Or, like that's a good end to a night, that is. I reckon he's gone around just like liberally like going, oh yeah, you need to leave Santa this here and here and here. He's planned it out, mate. Planned it out.
You know what? I'm going to mention one as well in that case, because I know somewhere there is a Japanese one.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to remember the name, because I remember, there it is, the Pooper Christmas tradition.
The what?
The Pooper Christmas tradition.
As in pooping.
As in pooping?
As in pooping.
Some families take part.
The Christmas poo.
I suppose this is like part of that. In Japan, some families take part in a peculiar custom where they celebrate the arrival of Santa Claus by leaving out a toilet bowl and a letter asking for gifts. The idea is to acknowledge that Santa might need to use the restroom while delivering
so he's totally planned this out.
Yeah.
So he started the night. He's like, I'm going to start off and I won't be able to go for a dump in the morning because I'm Santa. I know what I'm like. Right. And I'm going to get about an hour into it or so. And I'm going to be like, you know what? I need to take a monster shit right now.
I can't even imagine.
It's worked its way through. He's been squeezing up and down, chimneys for about an hour. It started like gestating.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Santa's a full-blown alcoholic anyway.
I reckon that's probably true.
That's why he doesn't.
That's why we leave out brandy.
Yeah, I was thinking that some people leave alcohol.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mulled wine.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could if it would stay hot.
Because Santa's get a bit sozzled.
And over the year, the elves are doing his jobs for him, so he ain't doing anything. And I guarantee Miss Claus does a lot more of it. I've seen that advert that's on at the moment by Santa Claus.
Mrs. Claus, she does it all, and then he just goes out and claims the fucking glory.
Exactly. I mean, that makes sense. I can imagine that too.
Yeah.
But the problem is this year, though, is there going to be issues getting into New Jersey?
I don't know.
I think there will be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? New Jersey? The drones?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What are the kids in New Jersey going to
They're keeping an eye on the skies.
And Maryland as well.
Yeah.
Apparently just started the period now.
It is technically possible for Santa to be able to do what he does if he travels at the speed of light.
Well, sure. Of course. It's also possible if he uses magic.
Yeah.
Time travel too.
Yeah.
Anything's possible then. Bit of a stupid point. I mean, of course it's possible if you can travel at the speed of fucking light.
Do you know where Santa originally came from? Where was old Saint Nick born?
Lapland?
No.
Just guessing because they were talking about it.
Turkey.
Yeah. What was it?
Modern day Turkey in the Mediterranean.
What was his deal then?
So when you see Santa and it's a white dude, just know it would be a Middle Eastern dude trying to sell you a fish.
In a green coat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Been fully commercialized then.
Yeah.
Been fully.
I would love to
whitewashed.
do. I thought of a sketch we could do on the way here. It's like a Santa sketch. So we won't be able to do it this year, but maybe for next year, right? We need to get a fellow comedian who's, like Middle Eastern descent so that it matches the turkey thing. And we just have him
come
come
in.
in.
I'm going to work with one, I'll do it then, I suppose, if I have to.
we go into a shot, right? And there's Santa and he's putting all the stuff out.
Right.
And then someone's just on the phone and they're like calling the police on him. And they turn around and like, Matt, what the fuck? Why are you calling the police on me? Because you're who are you? He's like, I'm Santa.
Like, fucking you.
It's like, well, no, you're not. You're not white. And he's like, oh, fucking hell. I've had enough of this shit.
Yeah, Santa goes on the whole fucking thing where it's like talking about keeping the racism out of Christmas.
Yeah.
I've been persecuted long enough.
It's a white Christmas, is it? I tell you, I didn't see a white Christmas until I was already doing this fucking job.
Didn't see a white Christmas until the West commercialized Christmas.
Yeah.
Then it was a white Christmas.
Oh, now I got to do all your shit.
Yeah. And Christmas is just an excuse for parents to be lazy.
Yeah. You know how many people have called the police on me today? 50.
How many dogs have chased me?
Yeah.
How many hamsters have pissed on me?
Yeah.
And that's just the ones I'm handing out.
And that's not even to mention getting through fucking customs.
Oh, damn.
Oh, look, here comes a Middle Eastern guy with a giant sack full of loads of different toys.
And the stuff moving in it as well. Oh, it would have to be like some kind of like black hole the sack would be. It'd have enough space to
Has
carry
to be a
the
bag of
presents.
holding.
What?
From D&D. A bag of holding in D&D is a thing where you can put anything into it.
Okay.
It literally is an unending
Like a
bag.
TARDIS.
Yeah, people have had like D&D campaigns where they've ended up having to go into their own bag to find the shit that
That's
they've
cool.
left lying around because they've got so much shit in their bag. It's brilliant.
Still need to do a D&D game, man. I really want to do a D&D. I'd love to do it online, but just want to do one full stop.
Yeah.
Like stream this would be great.
It would be good.
I don't
Although I think we could do one of the Warhammer ones. Warhammer's getting big now. And it's a bit different from the D&D stuff. Everyone does D&D. But
isn't Warhammer a bit more like structured?
No, that's tabletop stuff. You can also do like individual campaigns in the same way you do D&D, but for 40k.
Oh, okay.
They've got books for it. Like one of them's called Rogue Trader, at which point you'd be able to go around. You'd be able to have any kind of alien race as your ally and shit like that, and you could go anywhere, do anything you want. Like that's a pretty fucking good setup for a campaign.
Oh, I mean, if that's more popular as well, then even better.
I mean, it's not more popular, but I think
becoming a thing.
it's becoming a big thing. Like, did you see the Secret Level episode?
What?
So Amazon Prime have got a series called Secret Level on there. It's by the guys who did Love, Death and Robots on Netflix.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Right.
And one of the episodes is a straight up Warhammer 40k episode with Titus from the game as the main character in it. And it's basically like there's very little talking in it. It's almost like just a really long cutscene.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
What's it called again?
It's called Secret Level. I think it's like episode 6 is the 40k one or something.
This.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, is it a animated thing?
Yeah, and it's across all different types of computer game stuff as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just 40k. There's also like Diablo in there. There's fucking what's the League of Legends is in there. There's all sorts of stuff in there. It's pretty sweet.
I want to show everyone that my payments failed apparently. Secret Level is a new adult animated anthology series featuring original stories set within the worlds of some of the world's most beloved video games.
Yeah.
That was a mouthful there.
Yeah.
Set within the worlds of some of the world's most beloved video games.
Yeah.
From the creative minds behind Love, Death and Robots.
Yeah.
Each of the 15 episodes is a celebration of games and gamers.
It's
Dungeons and Dragons is number 1.
Yeah, I've only seen
Sifu,
the Space Marine one, but I'm gonna watch the rest when I get a chance.
Yeah, I've heard of Sifu.
Sifu looks really fun. Unreal Tournament, of course, is in there.
Yeah,
Pac-Man.
Warhammer.
Apparently, the Pac-Man one's creepy as fuck.
That's the one you meant here.
That's the one, the Warhammer 40k. They shall know no fear.
Episode 5, 10th of December 2024 came out. Oh, it's recent then?
Yeah.
I just realised. Oh, yeah, very recent actually. Only 10 days ago.
Yeah, it literally came out like shortly after the game because they were like, well, you've got this big game coming out and we've got the... Oh, did you see they've confirmed they are going ahead with the Warhammer 40k series at Prime?
I mean, first of all, why would I have even bothered looking at that shit?
Right, so Henry Cavill, after he got knocked out of being Superman and then knocked out of The Witcher, he was basically like, Amazon went to him and they were like, look, do you want to do anything? And he was like, well, there's one thing I've always wanted to do.
The Mega Man one?
Because, Henry Cavill is the biggest nerd in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking loves Warhammer.
Yeah.
And there's a moment actually in an interview with someone where he goes like, oh, yeah, I actually, I collect as well. And he goes, oh, really? What do you play? He goes, I play Necrons. Oh, Custodes. Should we get together and have a fight, basically?
I'm happy to say I still didn't understand most of the words you said then.
Yeah, but you will.
Sound like a threat, that did. You fucking will.
You fucking will, son.
Talking about Amazon Prime.
So, he's going to be producing a full Amazon Prime like budget series, like Lord of the Rings level budget.
Okay. What,
40K
Rings of Power?
Or... Yeah, Rings of Power level budget.
That had quite a big budget, didn't it?
Yeah, huge budget. But for 40k instead.
They're trying a lot of things, aren't they, Prime?
They really are. But 40k, if you can break that market if you can make 40k as big as it realistically deserves to be, in my opinion, because it's so good.
Geek circles, from
it
what I've
is,
seen.
but that's the thing. It's not gone mainstream, but now
it's
starting to turn mainstream. There's
Dungeons
more
and
people
Dragons
talking
did
about
a
it.
best, kind of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, maybe there's a bit of a taboo with it, so something else. I don't know.
The thing is, there's
know
so
about
many
Dungeons and
ways to enjoy Warhammer, and there's so many games in the Warhammer universe.
So many different things.
And
there's something for everyone.
you can have a different character and a different setting every single time. There are so many different worlds, species, like enemies.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore to it in that.
So much. You can do anything with it. Literally.
That is kind of the case with D&D as well.
It is, yeah, it is. But I mean, ultimately, 40k spawned from it, so.
Yeah, it all kind of seems like the same thing to me.
D&D came out, and then the guys in the UK created their own version, which was Warhammer role-playing game.
Oh, I didn't know that. So D&D is like American?
D&D is American. Yeah.
Oh, and
Warhammer's British.
Oh, in that case, Warhammer's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad days.
100%.
Mm.
And like
I say that like I don't prefer American TV, but
it is legitimately, it is one of Britain's biggest exports. 40k. It's an entirely British-owned company.
I did not realise that at all.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. They are huge.
I don't prefer stuff just because it's English.
No.
Generally speaking.
No, it's just nice.
I don't know if I wouldn't even say that I prefer American TV nowadays either. I really lately started to appreciate how well, I think I was on about this before, some of the older British comedy shows are written.
Yeah.
They're written so well. Even like to the point of like Benidorm. Benidorm's so much better written than people think.
I've never actually sat down and watched Benidorm.
It's so much better like of a written show that people give it credit for.
Yeah.
Make it out to be this.
I mean, like, it
thing.
ran for fucking how many
long
seasons?
time.
Like, you don't get to run that long if you've got
7,
shit writers.
Well, I don't know about that. Some nowadays do. Maybe back in the day, not so much.
Yeah, not so much back in the day.
Nowadays, they'll get rid of good shows and keep crap ones forever.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's budget, isn't it? If it's a cheap show to make,
yeah.
they don't give a fuck. Mrs. Brown's Boys will run till the end of time. That stuff is dirt cheap to make.
Yeah.
And it gets
Not
the
even
views.
And not even proper fucking actors, so it's got to be cheap for them all.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are terrible actors in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just atrocious.
Just awful. But that's sort of no. But that's sort of the joy of it for some people, I think, as well. The fact that it's shit actors.
Yeah, for some people, because it's like that whole family thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing you've seen what's come out now as well on Prime.
No.
Beast Games is out now.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah,
Beastie,
baby.
Beast Man himself.
I watched it yesterday. Was it yesterday I watched? Yeah, yesterday I think it came out. So
Yeah.
yes, Thursday yesterday. So as of recording / living, the
Yesterday.
first 2 episodes came out yesterday. And there's 1 episode every week from now until 14th of December, February.
February.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a while. Yeah.
Yeah, just 10 episodes, I believe. But it's like, so there's 1,000 people. By the time it gets to Prime, there's 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Duking it out for 5 million. But on YouTube as well, on the same day, a video dropped where he shows you that he actually, the 1,000 that are on Prime, he actually whittled down from 2,000 beforehand in Legion Stadium. He did all these games where I'd whittle them down. One of them was like everybody was put into teams on a platform, and if one person jumps off the platform, the whole team's eliminated. Like team of like 100 or something,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's like if they bribe them, so they bring out 5 grand first, then 50 grand, then $1 million. And just the one person, whoever jumped off, got it.
Right.
And it got to 50 grand, and this girl jumped off straight away.
Yeah.
And she was like, I hadn't started the timer yet.
Oh.
So she got eliminated and didn't get the money.
Oh no.
Every single person that got eliminated, those first 1,000 got 2 grand though.
Oh.
So that's 2 grand times 1,000. That's what?
200,000.
200,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's no. It'd be 2 million.
2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So straight away you spend 2 million.
Fucking hell.
And then that's before it even gets to the show. And then each show is fucking crazy. Like, the first one, there was all these like platforms where you can fall through, and there's like 1,000 of them. And then the second one is like built a city where they're living. It's fucking immense, man. It's crazy, and I don't see people complaining, about like the way they were treated and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So you got a chance to win 5 million. Fucking
$5 million.
buck up.
Yeah.
And he's also given away private island in it, a Lamborghini, and he'd already give away like thousands more as well. So more money on top.
That's fucked.
It's crazy, man. It's
That's
actually
mad.
It's cool though. I like the look of it already.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I recommend everyone to watch it.
Recommended.
I recommend. And if I said it, then
It must be true.
it goddamn must be true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And have you seen any of like his replies from all the stuff?
No.
He makes a lot of good points.
Yeah.
I
think you mentioned it a little bit the other time, like
I
his
think I did,
mum,
didn't I?
like
Yeah.
being HR was like, well, as a kid, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
I
and
just
like
Gave
you
it
said,
to
like,
someone I knew I could trust.
and he said, like, I don't think if me and my mum were sat there and a guy come in and told us that he was a registered sex offender, then I don't think we would have kept him on. Then that
No,
didn't happen.
probably not.
Yeah, it's like, probably not. No,
Yeah, probably not.
look how quick he kicked Chris.
Yeah.
Window for her, man. Just as it came on to Beast Games,
Yeah.
Amazon Prime kicked out.
Lost that check, but
Hard
don't
luck.
be
be a
one of
douche.
them.
That's the one thing that Mr. Beast didn't really acknowledge actually on that discussion about the artist and having the picture up on his wall.
She's on the laptop.
Oh yeah, nip.
She's on the laptop.
Don't be doing that. Oh, what's this?
What's she done?
Oh, what you done? Input switch notification. Input language. Oh God. Dismiss. Cool.
Check the audio.
I don't
Check
think she
that
did the
audio.
audio.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
No, she didn't.
Little menace.
Oh, she's a ballhead.
That's what you are, little menace girl.
Yeah, because the carers haven't even come yet. They're being late at the moment, man.
Yeah.
Christmas time's come around and they're like, we'll just,
You go and sit down.
have a lie down, kiddie. Have a chill.
Have a chill.
Chill with us. You can learn about some traditions in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice cozy Christmas with a cat.
There we go. So do you want to know a few traditions out the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, let's start off with everybody's favourite place.
Yeah.
England.
Hey.
The festival.
Britannia rules the waves.
I mean, it did for a long time.
Yes, we did.
We
Not anymore though.
I don't know. Everybody's got to be looking at us right now, thinking, "What the fuck happened to you guys?"
Back in the hands of Poseidon now.
Come again?
Poseidon, motherfucker.
Who's it? What?
Guy with trident shit.
What? You're confusing the hell out of me.
That
What?
Greek god, motherfucker. God of the seas, motherfucker.
Poseidon?
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah, it's in his hands again, isn't it? We don't rule the waves anymore. It's back to Poseidon.
Oh, the wave. I didn't know we ruled. Okay, the waves are what
Yeah.
we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, it's Poseidon.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the moon.
Who says the moon isn't Poseidon? You said it's empty. It's hollow. Maybe
it is
there's
true.
Poseidon in there.
It is. I mean, I don't say it's hollow.
Yeah.
Facts says it's hollow.
Facts.
Facts says it's hollow.
Cold hard facts.
Yeah. You ring that shit like a bell. It can't be. Full of
Well,
crap.
it doesn't mean it's all hollow, though, does it? It
No,
means
it
it
doesn't
can
mean
have
it's all
like big hollow chunks.
Giant caverns. So it's pretty much hollow.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we got a chill kid.
That's a little chill, kid.
There we go. Good girl.
There we go.
See, I know how to make my cat relax.
Yeah.
Okay, so the festival of the burning of the clocks.
Yeah.
Held in Brighton, England, the event takes place on the winter solstice. Participants create lanterns from recycled materials and march through the city to a beach bonfire where they throw their lanterns into the flames to symbolize the return of the light.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I think it's quite cool.
Why is it called the burning of the clocks, though?
Because they burn clocks,
But they didn't. They're burning lanterns.
but let's pretend they did.
Oh, right. That's such a British thing to do. And we call it this wonderful festival is called the burning of the clocks. Oh, so do you burn clocks? No, lanterns, you idiot.
It makes no goddamn sense to do, really. Let's have a look at some of these. I'll put some on the screen for people to see. Let me find it again. I don't know why I just don't keep it up. That's what she said. Oh my god, I'm so goddamn funny. Okay, so where did we go? Here we go. They didn't really look much like. Actually, you know what I'll do? Actually, wait there.
Testicle code.
wouldn't it?
The mysteries of Testicle Cove, bro.
There we go. Look at some of these things. Look.
Ooh. Burning clocks.
So they're like effigies, like they're kind of lanterns that are made into stuff, aren't they? Then in
Yeah.
some ways. Once again, though, not clocks.
No. None of them are clocks.
None of them at all are clocks.
That's almost as far away from a clock you can get there. That's a fucking
Yes,
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, that one, yeah. The skeleton of one.
They had no idea what the time was.
On a bike, look.
Like,
No, they
absolutely none.
No, not at all. That one's kind of, there we go. Look,
Oh
that
shit,
one.
there's a clock.
Okay,
Right, okay.
that's good enough then.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I will vamp for a bit. It's okay. It's okay. What's he doing? What's he done? I'm covering it. I'm talking. Talking is happening out of my mouth. That's where talking comes from. Honestly, from the podcast to all you guys who listen out there, because we know there are a few of you who do, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being, for being hard to say fans. I don't know if you call yourselves fans. We should come up with a name for it. Like there's the little monsters and shit for Lady Gaga and stuff. We need to figure out what our name is. The cat got out. That was so funny. Just literally, I said the cat got out, and all I hear is, "How the hell did you get out?" Yeah. No. It's just perfect comedy timing.
That was so stupid, man. She wanted me to go in because she couldn't unlock her phone, and all I did was unlock it, and it unlocked it. Like, the fuck are you? How were you not able to do that?
That's a bit weird.
She was like, "Oh, I must have did it too quick." Like, yeah, what the fuck are you on about? Fucking people, man. How are some people so stupid?
My mum literally refuses to move on to an Android or an iPhone. She refuses to move forward onto a touchscreen phone.
Okay.
She's still on like buttons and multi-click texting.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know those phones existed still.
Yeah, no, they exist for people like my mum.
Actually, I did see Nico and the whole NDL. Do you know that Nico Amilano, YouTuber?
No.
It's funny. He did this competition where they wanted to see who could get the most stuff for free from a shop.
Right.
With all the different ways, and he managed to get a one of those Nokia phones given to him to do the texting and that, like from a phone shop
For free.
Yeah, he challenged him to a game of what was it now? Where you throw the beanbag into the hole. I forget what the game.
Oh yeah, I know. I've never bothered to learn the name.
They said it's so much in it, and I can't think now.
Yeah.
Rochambeau, that's it.
Rochambeau.
That's definitely the name.
That's definitely the name.
But yeah, he managed to get one of them, and somebody else managed to get like a sushi dinner.
Ooh,
like a big huge thing.
Nice.
Yeah, man. If you can, if you're
I like a bit
happy
of
to
sushi.
do it,
Yeah.
then you can get some free shit, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Sushi's the fucking nuts.
I tell you one thing you can't get though for free.
What?
In Mexico
What?
on December the 23rd are radishes, because it costs a lot of money.
What? Why?
Because they're all busy on Noche de Rabanos.
Noche de Rabanos.
Noche de Rabanos, or otherwise known as Night of the Radishes.
Nice.
I see you trying to read the screen.
Yeah, I see it.
Celebrated on December 23rd, also my cousin's birthday, but also as well 3 days from now.
Is your cousin a son of the radish? Or a daughter of the radish?
Daughter of the radish.
Daughter of the radish.
Celebrated on December 23rd in Oaxaca.
Okay.
This festival showcases elaborate sculptures. What?
Is it Oaxaca?
No, Oaxaca.
I think that's Oaxaca, yeah.
Oaxaca, yeah, actually, you're right.
Sorry, I hate to.
Artists carve intricate scenes and figures, often depicting Christmas themes, and the event culminates in a competition for the best radish.
Oh, Ooh,
have a look at some.
radishing.
There's actually some on the actual thumbnail itself for this one. If you want to have a look, but
Holy shit, snacks!
I know, man.
That is a serious festival right there.
Let me,
Hey man,
where's
I
it got
tell
that?
you,
I've lost my mouse.
absolutely, it's over there, man, on the other screen. I see.
There we go.
You know, man, I hate fucking radishes, man.
Why?
I hate eating radishes. They taste like shit.
Well, I assumed you wouldn't mean.
But people are always growing radishes. You know what we should do, man?
What?
We should build sculptures out of the radishes, so then we don't have to eat them.
Oh, this is you. Okay.
That's my theory.
It's a very good theory.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know as well, there is actually I'll mention it later because it's come on, but there's other food-based festivals,
Yeah.
and it's never food that people were particularly fond of.
No.
I don't think. Yeah, there is immense though. Any like these radishes.
Yeah.
How they turn radishes
Giant
into
radish
stuff.
sculptures.
I mean, there's a woman here with a load of little. I assume she's not radish. Yeah, though, that's quite cool.
It'd be impressive work.
Yeah, like you know how they say, "Is it cake?" That whole game.
Yeah, is it radish?
Is it radishes? I don't see why I wouldn't catch on over there.
Yeah.
They apparently love their radishes.
Essendo de momento, it's a radish.
I love some of the craziest shit.
Oh,
around the
rábano.
world. Oh, you know, that was not so good. I would say the face, ruins it a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Pretty
Wouldn't have to go out of bed,
amazing.
though.
Actually, for anyone listening to this later on, you can go on to either the Instagram, either KD_ the babyface, or should make a Squishy Logic particular one. But for now, just go KD_ the babyface, and I'll start putting some pictures of the week's episode on there.
That's a good idea.
Yes. So yeah, I should do that actually.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get rid of these.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
thank you, sir.
See.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll stop that then now.
The trick, William Potter, is not minding that it hurts.
I learned about something else. What's it called now? The Great Balloon Disaster, Ohio, I think. I think it was Ohio.
Right.
And they wanted to break the record for the most balloons released.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much it was. Let's have a look. It was 1986 balloon
Disaster.
Balloon Fest 86. That was it.
Oh shit.
In which let's have a look how many it was. Though I'm sure the number's got to be on there pretty quickly. You'd have thought 1.5 million balloons.
Holy fuck.
Helium balloons as well.
Intended to be a harmless
away. You got an energy drink there.
What? Oh, yeah.
An energy drink, nip. I thought we had that exact same conversation last time.
I know. But the thing is, if I drink it now,
Then you'll have energy.
I'll have too much energy. I won't be able to get to sleep later.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't affect me in any way like that.
I can have a little bit of it.
Yeah, I don't have to drink it. I don't care. I don't have to finish it. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
the event was intended to be harmless fundraising, a harmless fundraising publicity event for charity. The balloons drifted back over the city though. Before they were just going to hover for a bit and then come
Float
back
off.
down.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Come back down because they only sailed for a bit. But it drifted back over the city and Lake Erie and landed in the surrounding area, causing problems for traffic. And the airport was closed. There was 2 boaters that were they were looking for at the time that were lost in Lake Erie.
Oh god.
But there ended up being so many balloons everywhere though that there was just no chance of finding them.
Yeah, that's helpful.
And they were found all dead.
Deaded.
All deaded.
Yeah.
It's led them to. It was included in I think the 1988.
Imagine being those guys.
I reckon they were already probably dead anyway.
Yeah, but imagine if you weren't. Imagine if you're like, oh god, we're drowning. It's okay. Help us on the. What the fuck is that?
To be fair, if anything, though, it's like they're giving them some kind of floating device, like a raft.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You should do what I do when I have hiccups. Cover your ear holes, and hold your nose as well, and then just start swallowing as much as you can. And then once you're about to not be able to breathe anymore, just quickly, get a breath and then keep doing it. Yeah. To hold your ears though. and do the nose like this. Exactly like this. You look like a very cool Batman. I'm Batman. Canada Bunny.
I gotta hold my breath.
That's one other way to do it, I suppose, as well. While you're doing that, then I'll fill the people in about another tradition. Oh, Jesus Christ, where did that go so far then? Yule goat in Sweden. The Yule goat is a traditional Scandinavian symbol of Christmas. In some regions, people dress as the goat and visit homes to deliver gifts. In modern times, a giant straw goat is erected in Gävle, Sweden, but it has frequently been vandalized or even burned down. Not on purpose either, because of arsonists. And if you're an arsonist, then I think you're an arsonist. Oh my God, so funny. There is a picture on the thumbnail already of one of the Yule goats in Sweden. It just literally just looks like a giant goat with horns. I would show the picture again, but it's a lot of clicking with my finger and it's hard to do, and I'm not going to do it just to show you a straw goat, because you all know what goats look like, you all know what fire looks like. Put the two together. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. And to keep doing some claps like that. Seems to work, your version of holding in breath, though. I say that. This is one of those things about remembering a lot of the time, or something like that. I hate hiccups, man. We still don't really understand what causes them or anything. They think it might be from when we used to have gills before we evolved, obviously, past them. Do you ever look at different ways to get rid of them? Actually, you can try some ways. Okay, ways to get rid of hiccups. Oh, die. Okay. Breathe into a paper bag. I've been confusing hiccups with anxiety attacks now. This increases carbon dioxide levels in your lungs, which may relax your diaphragm and stop spasms. Don't put the bag over your head. The fact they have to include that is amazing. Do you want a paper bag? I've even got a paper bag. Okay, it's got holes in it. I can obtain you a plastic bag. Want a plastic bag? No. Okay, he's controlling. He's doing meditation. Hold your breath. Hold your breath for a few seconds and breathe out slowly, as you said. Sip cold water. Sipping ice cold water may help. Press on your eyeballs. Never heard of that. Close your eyes and gently press on your eyeballs with your fingers. Oh, I'm glad he said that. I thought it was going to be with your tongue. Acupressure. Gently press on the small indent on the inner part of your eyebrow in a circular motion for 1 to 2 minutes, basically around your eye again. Swallow granulated sugar. I've heard that a lot. Swallowing a spoonful of sugar helps your hiccups. Fuck off. Bite on a lemon or taste of vinegar. Biting on a lemon, tasting vinegar may help. You can also try pulling your knees up to your chest. Think of England and lean forward. To prevent hiccups, you can avoid drinking alcoholic, fizzy or hot drinks, chewing gum or smoking, eating spicy food, eating food very quickly, eating or drinking something very cold immediately after something hot. Jesus Christ. Or you could also try not evolving. If you stay as a fish, you won't have hiccups. Transient hiccups usually go away on their own without you doing anything to stop them. That's not true. Transient just means you have to forget about them, I think. Or if you get them, or you get them when you're homeless. Probably that, actually. Probably when you're homeless. I went for a period not long ago of getting a lot of hiccups in a small amount of time. I can't remember what I kept doing to get rid of them. I think I tried to forget about them more than anything, which is probably quite hard with me talking about them. Let's go on to another tradition. If I can find my goddamn... Where is my mouse? There we go. It's hard to find it on this white background. Okay. Now then, the festival of farts. In Italy, there is a legitimate festival of a fart. So you'd love this one. In some parts of Italy, there is a tradition known as Festa del Santo Stupor, where people celebrate the sacred fart. It involves farting contests and humorous activities that embrace bodily functions, celebrating the lighter side of life. Oh, look at that. Everybody having fun, farting together. That sounds cool. That doesn't sound disgusting at all. Imagine the smell in that place. Just walking past. Oh my god. I wonder if, like.
Oh, fuck me. These hiccups fucking suck.
Oh, where is you? Try and do the pedal set. I mean, you didn't do the finger. It's a good one. Or I can get you some sugar or a bag. Or just try and power through and you'll forget about them eventually. Like if you do a roll or something, or try and smoke through. I mean, hiccups are pretty minor anyway in comparison to some of the things you can get. Hiccups were a bit pretty chill. It sounds kind of funny for everyone else.
Oh, dear.
What did I get? I was doing something recently. I was trying to talk to my flower salesman, and with hiccups, that was interesting.
Yeah, it's just annoying though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know.
Why does your body do this?
That's what I was going to do, actually.
Why
I was
does
going
it
to
have to
ask.
be such an absolute cunt hole? Like, you know what's a great idea? Let's fuck with the fucking breathing system.
I just really fucking with breathing. Hiccups are caused by involuntary spasms of the diaphragm, the muscle that separates the chest from the stomach. The diaphragm spasms, sucking air into the lungs. The epiglottis slams shut. The vocal cords close briefly, producing the hic sound. Oh, wow. There was a lot more into that than I thought there was. Hiccups happen when something irritates the nerves that cause your diaphragm to contract. These nerves, including your vagus nerve and phrenic nerve, make up a pathway that experts call a reflex arc. Reflex arcs manage your body's involuntary functions. They say involuntary, but you can kind of like, you know, you could do stuff to stop it.
Yeah.
Like the CO2 stuff, I didn't know about that. That makes sense though, if you're doing it with a bag.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what bag I could get you. That isn't too rustly. Might be better to just like maybe when you do it, just turn your mic off.
Yeah.
I'll go and get one.
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going for now. Yeah, just see how it goes.
Okay. Well, yeah. So the Festival of Art in Italy. After that, let's go over to the Tio di Nadal in Catalonia, Spain.
Hmm?
The Tio di Nadal.
Yeah.
That is a quirky Catalonian tradition that involves a wooden log decorated with a painted face and a red hat. Families proceed to hit the log with sticks
While singing traditional songs.
encouraging it to poop out gifts and sweets.
It's nice to know we're not fucking absolutely batshit in comparison to some people.
Oh yeah, no, we are surprisingly normal.
Yeah.
It's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah. Mind you, do they look at us and think we're weird? Probably.
Oh, I'm sure some of them must do. But you know, when they're doing this, I don't know if I can really say that.
No.
Wife carrying championship in Finland.
Cool.
I think I read Scotland for some reason for that. I don't know why.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard of it as well. Though not specifically a holiday tradition, the unusual competition takes place annually in Finland and has become a quirky event during summer festivals. Men race while carrying their wives or female partners. Oh, I wonder if they have to stop being inclusive to like, you know, same sex. Or maybe that's why it doesn't have to be wives anymore. It can just be a female partner
Yeah.
of some kind.
Yeah. Or non-binary.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna share a picture of this because the way they actually carried them I thought was not interesting. Sounded like you
Hiccuped while coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where is it now? Here we go. Wife carrying championships, going to images. See, like the way, like you see how they all seem to do it. They all seem to carry them in the same way. On their back, kind of like.
That's got to be the traditional way.
And that's what I was thinking. Like, you see, like some amateurs here, look on the back.
Fools.
Yeah. It's like I bet, like, you know, everybody used to do it, like on
Look at this guy here, he's like, I know we've just got married, but have to do this. Trust me, it's what made my parents stay together for so long.
I'll give them a pass because I suppose at that bit in the water, if you did it like they were, then you might be joining them.
Maybe.
He doesn't look very tall. He looks fucking knackered. He does look.
Yeah.
And a bit like an alien too.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I look a bit like an alien.
He looks like a cartoon of himself.
Me. Me?
It looks like there's a caricature picture of him somewhere that looks normal, hidden behind a fucking visage, and if he sees it at some point, the two will flip back round again.
Like some kind of humorous version of Dorian Gray.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit kinky, that one.
Jesus.
Lithuanian couple triumph in... I'm guessing that'll be in Finland.
Fucking hell.
That's not Nordic, is it? That's a bit further away. That's like up by nearer to Ukraine.
That's Russia-ish,
yeah. They look like they trained all like army people or something.
Yeah.
Oh well, look, there's like stuff you have to jump over, the obstacle courses.
I mean, that's pretty rad.
It's cool.
Way to spend an afternoon.
I mean, some people have to get broken next to it because maybe you just fall and then
and just land on it. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a bit wounding if you're a, if you like big ladies.
Yeah.
And if she wants to do it. What if you're a tiny guy and you're with a big lady? Could you swap?
I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I mean, if anything, it's going to make it harder. So it's not like they're...
Provided both are crossing the finish line.
Yeah. You'd imagine, like, if they wanted to, they could run, and then if they fell over, the woman could, like, take over. Imagine if he fell forward and she landed on her feet.
Yeah.
And she just, picked him up and carried on going.
What if they were, like, a spider person?
A spider person?
You know?
Oh, my God.
Like, if they're carrying each other in such a way that one can just flip over and immediately start running, and then the other one flips over when the other one gets started and immediately starts running. Yeah. It'd be genius.
I think that's what I would try and do. I think it's the only way. It was that Lithuanian couple again. Look on the looks of things. So muddy and that though. I wonder how many people like really take part in this every year.
Probably quite a few.
I reckon so.
It's like the cheese rolling.
Yeah. That's not on this list actually.
That's more of a summertime doodle.
Well, I've just with this, I haven't just included like wintery, but
a
few different ones.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So look, you can sign up here for the 2025 championships, 4th to the 5th of July.
Well, time to get married.
What's that? 16th, 2024 was the 16th annual one. Damn. That's too many, to be
16. honest. Actually, I would have thought it would have gone on for longer than that. It seems like quite a weirdly new thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 2008 that started.
Yeah. Forget how not that long ago that is. Still past, like, anything. When someone says, like, 30 years ago, and, you instantly
it's
think,
like, the 80s. It's like, what?
Yeah. No, not at all. I think, like, kind of 70s more.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like...
The distance between the 80s and when we were kids is now the same distance as to from when we were kids to now.
Yeah, from when we were born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad.
That's because we be old, man.
Yeah.
We be getting old, yo.
I'm turning into an old man.
I mean, some of us, like, are aging gracefully, like myself. Beautiful. Some of us are falling apart. Like, I don't want to say. The hippie.
Oh, right.
The hippie.
Yeah.
I think we are aging gracefully, personally.
I'm doing all right.
I think so.
I've got the grey hairs coming in hard. But
really?
Oh yeah, check that shit out.
Oh, here.
All the way there and up on the top as well.
Oh, go through up there. Oh, a little bit in the right light.
Yeah, I've got the salt and pepper, mate. I've got the salt and pepper hair.
I think I know somebody who started getting grey hair literally about when he was 18.
That's crazy.
He got a long black hair though, and he started getting the grey. So like probably like distinguished kind of thing. Like people pay for that shit.
Once there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't come to school, but when he finally came back, his had turned from black into bright white.
I hardly understand a word of that then.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Have you never heard that song?
No.
It's literally called. That's it's.
No, I've never heard of that.
It's a weird song, but it's
I knew
good.
that.
It's really good. Once there was this girl who wouldn't go and change with the girls in the change room, but they finally made her. They saw birthmarks all over her body. They couldn't quite explain it. They'd always just been there.
And on that note, just to remind you all as well, you can check out right now on KD Comedy Podcast more and more episodes of the Squishy Logic of 2Ps in the podcast. A lot of random crap on there. What did we do last week or lately? There's been like
That's what actually. While you're out, I was saying thank you to our fans and listeners. You know, it's weird to call them fans, but we do have people who seem to be listening regularly.
Yeah, we have regular listeners.
So thank you so much for being those people. You're
You
brilliant
guys are
people.
cool. Try and get more. Tell your friends. Share it. If you do, if you let us know that you've done a share,
If you want to, if
give
you
you
want
a present.
yeah, if you're on a long drive with a friend, right, just stick the podcast on and just be like, oh, we're just going to listen to this.
Yeah.
See how it goes, you know.
Especially if they're boring, because
Yeah.
you know, like you want something to listen to.
You want us to be there to take the edge off.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we will take that edge off.
Nothing worse than having a long drive with a boring person. If you've never experienced that, it's because you are the boring person.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sad to say.
I mean, we don't know what that's like. Neither of us can be considered the boring ones.
No.
I think the boring one is the cat.
Yeah.
She's
Asleep in the corner. Yeah.
Exactly. If I go to sleep, apparently I get
Yeah,
that when I go to
that's a
sleep.
problem. Yeah.
As a guy, man, as soon as you go to sleep when you're not supposed to, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you're supposed to go to sleep and you don't, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You can't win.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
You best get to sleep because you got to go to work, but I can't.
I don't want to. I want to stay up all night.
I want to party like it's 1999.
Well, I don't, man. I wasn't into the parties very good when I was 8.
You fucking kidding me, mate? Fucking Power Rangers.
That was
fucking Mackie D's on tap. Fucking bowling if you wanted it. The parties in 1999 were fucking raving.
To be fair, though, everything you said is stuff you can still do now.
It's true.
Wacky Warehouse.
Well, I wasn't paying for it.
Oh, true.
That's the fucking beautiful bit.
I want to go to that.
All of those parties when you're a kid and you're just eating all the delicious food and there's like entertainment and shit and you don't have to think about money at all.
You don't even think about money.
It's not important. It doesn't exist. You're just enjoying it. Doesn't matter that the parents have had to pay fucking for 8 tickets to the cinema and it's crippled the bank account.
Yeah, when you're young, you have no idea about it. Like, I remember becoming like aware of money and becoming aware that we had not as much money.
Yeah.
But because of that, though, I was never into like brands and stuff.
Yeah, same.
I mean, look, I'm wearing Lidl right now.
Because the thing is, like, you think I'm posh, but I just literally live in an area that seems posh.
Yeah.
We don't have a huge amount of money to be throwing.
You're the more common person of the posh area.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
But you're still like posh, too.
Yeah, I talk posh.
Not so much.
I can walk into
I say you
into a business, and people will be like, "Oh yes, sir."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then you have a twinge of posh, like I forget what it was now. I do what days on about the cinema.
I can throw it on.
Yeah.
I can throw it on so hard.
Go on, then.
It's like when I'm at work and stuff. It's like, "Good afternoon, Nathan speaking. How can I help?"
That's a faux voice. That's different.
Yes, but you see,
Hello,
the thing is,
my
you can
name's
then add
Carl. How can I help you today?
You can add a bit more posh to it if you really want to.
Sound like a bit more South African, that did.
You know, it's less about that. It's more about the way you pronounce the words and you make sure that you're speaking the Queen's, dear boy.
Or the Kings.
Or the Kings now, I suppose.
Get
I
it
should say it is indeed the Kings.
Good old Charles.
Charles
never done
with
anything wrong.
his sausage hands. Everyone liked his mum, but she's not here.
One son likes to fix. Her other son likes little kids.
How did it come to
How was that then?
this?
Jesus. Hiccup came at a time then, didn't it? So let's go on to another lot. Let's have a look at another one here that this is one of the ones that you'll recognise.
Okay.
Another one to do with wasteful food goods. La Tomatina. While not a Christmas tradition, didn't ask for them, this famous tomato throwing festival occurs in Bunel on the last Wednesday of every August. Participants throw overripe tomatoes at each other in a massive food fight.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, tomatoes are crap. They're in everything. I don't mind wasting a load. My least favourite fruit. Well, it's not true, actually. But...
I enjoy a tomato.
Yeah, but it's on everything. It's so boring. Everybody likes tomato.
You ever just eaten a tomato like a hand fruit?
Okay. I've never heard somebody describe that kind of fruit as a hand fruit before.
Apple, hand fruit.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
But no.
Watermelon, not hand fruit.
No, it's not hand fruit. Well, you eat it in your hand still.
Mango, not hand fruit.
Still hold it in your hand.
Oh, mate, you don't want to be eating a mango with your bare hands.
I don't want to be eating a mango.
How juicy those motherfuckers are. It's going to be
okay.
squirting all over you.
Yeah, well, stop getting happy about the mango then.
Well, I can't help it. It's mango.
Females' bodies are strange.
I fucking love mango Rubicon.
I'm not a mango fan for so. There is
That's
the one
fucking
monster that I
crazy to
like.
me.
There's one mango monster that I like.
Yeah, all right.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Not a big mango fan. Not a big orange fan in general, unless it's white.
Orange. Mango ain't
What do you
fucking
do?
orange, motherfucker.
Oh, it's
Mango's mango.
pretty much though. You know.
Underneath the mango.
It's like you'd look at it and you'd be like, you're, like a bit off white. It wouldn't be like, like the white person and an Asian person. It'd be like, we are to Italians like mangoes are to oranges.
Right.
We look kind of the same, but just slightly different.
Okay.
One's better than the other. One's ripened under.
Where do you
More
stand
sun.
on fucking tangerines then?
I don't stand on them at all. I would squash them.
You don't like do you like a tangerine?
Nah, just little versions. They're just like baby versions.
Yeah.
They might as well be like
Not
they're
into a tangerine?
dwarfs.
How do you feel on a peach?
But oh, that's just a whole different food now.
I'm going through this, motherfucker. Peaches. How do you feel?
Fuzzy on peaches.
You don't like a peach?
You know what? I actually have a gripe with peaches.
You got what?
I got a bone to pick with peaches.
All right, then
I
go
think
on.
I told you about it before, actually.
You know, peaches are basically just fancy plums.
But whatever. They better have the plums to talk to me. Is all I'll say. Because goddamn, James and the Giant Peach come out.
Yeah.
I was watching it as a kid. Otherwise, it's cool.
Yeah.
And the bit when they were eating the peach, like inside, it looks so nice how they're eating it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks so good.
Yeah.
And then I bought one. I remember getting one bought for me by my my nan.
Yeah.
And she gave it me, and it was hairy.
Yeah.
I thought, the fuck is this? The peach in the film wasn't hairy. What the hell? And the stuff was all weird when you get into it.
The
I
hairs
was
would
like,
have been huge in the movie as well. They would have been like your fucking fingers.
Exactly. That's how they should have been.
Yeah.
But no, they're just hairless, and then they gave me a full sense
How
of...
would you feel then about the midway between plum and peach, the nectarine? Is it nectarine?
I thought that was more orangey.
I don't know. Which one is it that I'm thinking of?
I don't know which one.
No, it's not an orangey one. There's one that's like, it's not quite a plum, it's not quite a peach. It's got the skin of a plum, but the colour of a peach.
like the purple things.
They're not purple.
No, what about
It's peachy colour.
a date?
It's not a date.
I'm just
Not
going
a
to
fucking
assume
date.
Date?
Date. Nah.
Yeah, that's a fruit.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a fruit.
I know it's a fruit, but nah.
And why did you say it wasn't? Come on, Jesus.
Keep up, would you?
Keep up. Oh shit, I've gone way too far then. I don't know why my food's going like this. Oh yeah, I was doing that one. Okay. For some reason I put the Gavelego twice, so we'll ignore that. There's a bizarre cat and mouse game apparently between the builders and the would-be arsonists, because as they're trying to build it, the arsonists are trying to burn it down. So it's like, we build it up, you burn it down. Can we build it before you burn it?
Hard to say.
They would need it to rain. Midsummer's Eve in Sweden. Not just a Shakespeare story, I will have you know. Midsummer's Eve, celebrated in June, this holiday involves dancing around a maypole, wearing flower crowns and enjoying traditional foods like herring and new potatoes. While it may seem normal, the festivals can actually get quite wild, with people engaging in all-night parties and sometimes even singing and dancing in the middle of lakes.
Dancing in the lakes?
They're
This is crazy.
I thought they were going to say orgies, but no, just dancing around a pole. Cool. Because
Yeah.
everybody likes poles.
Yeah.
It's not even a good kind, it's a naked kind or anything.
No.
Not oiled or anything. But more important than that, the Giant Omelette Festival in France. Not
Of course,
surprising.
it's France.
Yeah, not surprising at all.
They love the omelets.
In Bessie Ray's, or Bessie Ray's, France, a tradition involves cooking a giant omelette on Easter Monday. The massive dish made with thousands of eggs is shared with the community. Where the fucking giant pan you cook that in? How did you cook that? The origins of the tradition are said to trace back to Napoleon, who enjoyed a tasty omelette during his travels. So they take a little person, eat an omelette, and make it giant. Is that like a rib on him?
I think so.
You'd never be able to eat this much, small man. You cannot eat so much, small man. Stop burping down the mic. Creep. Freak. Creep is the wrong word.
I'm trying to conquer the hiccups finally.
Oh, right, okay, I see. By
Try
burping down the mic. Burp!
I'm trying to clear it. Sometimes
So-
I do find it's just trap burp.
I am an omelette fan, though. I never
I love
used
an
to be.
omelette. Omelets are fucking delicious, man. I'd fucking eat an omelette any day of the fucking week, son.
Reminds me of
You
Gavin
give
and
me an omelette
Stacey.
in the fucking morning, I would chow that motherfucker down. You give me a croissant to go with it, boy, I'm gonna lick your balls.
God, that's just fancy again.
Yeah,
Just
croissants
posh
are
once
good,
more.
motherfucker.
Croissants.
Have you ever
and-
bought a croissant, like a
Oh, no.
four-pack of croissants, right? You can get them for like £2 for 4.
I bought them for Mum, and it's just like, it just looks like hollow bread.
You just cut a little hole in that motherfucker, right? You fry up some bacon, you get some cheese, you put the two inside the croissant, you microwave that motherfucker for a little bit. Boy, that's some good eats.
Why not just...
That is some good eats, son.
Why not just, have a sandwich, though?
Because it's a croissant.
Yeah, it's just...
Croissant.
It's like having a bagel. I'm like, why are
It's
you
a
having
croissant.
it's a cob with a hole
Why
in
would
it?
you not want a croissant?
Oh, what? Would I?
It's croissant.
Oh, no.
Croissant.
You're French like mud.
Right, how do you fucking stand on a pan of chocolat?
Once again, I don't. I would squash. I'm not a fan either.
Really?
No. Pastry and chocolate. I'm like, come on, pick a lane.
How
If I'm going to
can these two
pastry,
fantastic things go together?
pastry is savoury in my eyes. And only,
The fuck are you talking about?
like in the same way that you only use like a spoon for dessert, you should never use it for anything other than
Agreed.
dessert.
Apart from soups.
No. Soup is your own problem. If you're having soup, then it's your own fucking issue.
Can I use a straw?
Sure.
Alright.
Anything other than a spoon?
Oh.
Just
Did I
simply
tell
like
you-
a normal person?
At one point, my mate dared me that I couldn't eat everything with chopsticks for a month.
Dare.
Yeah.
Oh, a bet at least.
I
You got
bet,
money.
yeah, I was going to get something if
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, basically, it was like, see if you can eat everything with chopsticks for a
Did you
for a month.
manage to? Or did you forget?
Well, he cut it off early because
Oh.
he was like, "Oh, well, you're obviously just going to be able to do this," because I was literally eating everything with chopsticks.
Yeah, you just
I was
started
eating
doing it.
cereal with chopsticks. It was easy.
Oh, just took the bowl. I thought,
Like-
yeah, you just.
You just literally scoop it in
Yeah.
the same way you'd scoop anything else. You eat most of the cereal, you drink some fucking milk because you're not getting the two together. That's
Yeah.
never going to happen.
Yeah, let's soak it in.
I ate burritos with fucking chopsticks.
That makes sense.
Hold the burrito, chomp chomp. Things fall out of the burrito. Oh look, I've got chopsticks.
Even if it's even if it's a hand food, you have to eat it.
Oh yeah, burgers, chopsticks.
Pizza,
Fries, chopsticks, pizzas, chopsticks.
rice is always. I'd like to
Rice?
say rice would be the hardest, but
Nah,
that's
that's
literally
what
the
it's
main
sort
thing
of
that
for.
it's used for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sticky rice, though, and it is the trick.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you've got like just rice and like basmati rice or something, you just mix that in with a bit of the sauce. Now you can get it on your chopstick.
Yeah.
Done. Eating with chopsticks is surprisingly efficient.
I used to be really good with the chopsticks. I forget sometimes now, but I used to be good. I was a lot more cultured.
Mm.
When I used to eat,
If
like
there's
every meal in
chopsticks
wagons.
available, I will use the chopsticks.
If there's a fork available, and I'm like, why wouldn't I? These are just
Eating
sticks.
is so
We've
fucking
evolved
fast
past
for
this.
me normally.
Hmm.
I will take any opportunity to slow it down, because if I've just got a fork in front of me and a big fucking vat of food, that shit's going to be gone in like 5 minutes straight.
See, I'm a slow eater.
If I have
general.
like chopsticks, I'm gonna like gently like go through that meal. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna be have a conversation with people. I like the chopstick experience
I get that
because I'm
concept
such a
then.
greedy pig. I can't slow myself down.
Look at
You should see me with a mixed
issues.
grill, mate. It's fucking magic.
Oh, it's less
Here's
magic and more like.
Here's 16 ounces of meat, and now it's gone.
Well, it sounds more like gross out magic than magic.
Mhm.
Not the kind of magic I'm into. More like your Chris Angel kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
chopping fingers in half and that.
Yeah.
Dynamo is a badass magician in my opinion. I'm trying to tell my mum about Dynamo. She was all like getting.
Is he the British guy?
Yeah, I think he's British.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kind of Asian looking dude. I suppose Middle
know.
Eastern for.
I'd
Anyone
got
who
no
was
idea
British.
then. I was thinking of a different guy. I think.
I'll show you actually.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dynamo. Oh, it is the guy I thought it was. Yeah.
He's got some of his tricks I know are amazing. Like I've seen him do stuff that I've never seen anybody else do.
Yeah.
Like just on his hour the other day, so simple. Like he got like Christmas lights turned on, like string of lights, and held them like like behind him, like you know what I mean, like holding both ends and holding it behind him. Just went like that, and it just went through his body. And it's like not even like like covering it up like a lot of magicians do. He's just straight out in the open for you to see.
Like I love that kind of shit because I love the shit where people like are genuinely pushing the limits of what's possible by illusion.
If you
But
can't think of a way to do it.
Fucking absolute gangster OG every single time is Darren Brown because I love the fact
he's not
that
magic. But...
No, that's what. No, but it is. He does everything he does is a demonstration of what magic tricks are.
In a sense, yeah.
And he actually then uses a magic trick in most of his stuff that he's not telling you about, that actually misdirects the entire thing to be a different thing which you weren't ready for. He is so fucking smart that at one point he managed to get a woman. He was like, "Okay, which one of these two do you want to? Which one of these do you want to select?" And she selects something, and he goes, "Okay, do you want to change your mind?" No, she doesn't want to change her mind. And if she gets the right thing, she gets to win like £100,000, which is literally in a box above them over the stage. And he goes, "Now, are you going to change your mind?" He constantly reduces it down and reduces it down and reduces it down, but for some reason she will not change her mind.
Change her mind in what sense, though?
Like, of which one she's picked of these like 7 like cards,
right, okay.
and one of them's a win, the rest are fails.
Yeah.
And like she will not change her mind, even down right to the end. And he's just like, "And are you going to change your mind? No? Okay. Well, you're wrong." Because I told you, I even told you that you should actually change. You remember I said that earlier on, you should change. And the reason why is because your statistics get better the less options there are available. So you made a decision at 7, but you stuck with that idea because that's what most people do. They stick with the idea that they first came across. But then once I remove 4, you've now got a chance of 1 in 3 instead of 1 in 7.
Yeah.
You should always change when it gets lower.
Oh, I've heard this argument before, but I don't really think that.
Statistically, you should.
I don't think that tracks.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. People don't think it tracks, but statistically, it's true, and that's how he manages to get this $100,000 to just sit there, and she doesn't get it.
But that doesn't take away the fact that it could have been the right one in the first place, though. Like,
have you seen his Russian roulette one?
I've seen, a long time ago.
That's fucking crazy.
I can't remember how it works again, though.
It's literally he's sitting there in a room. He's got the gun.
Yeah.
And he's like trained someone supposedly psychically in this way.
Right.
And he's literally just getting them to say like, shoot or shoot away.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I've seen the one. I remember recently.
And literally on the one where he goes, "Don't shoot," he goes, bang, and it just goes fucking off. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I remember the one where it makes somebody believe it was like the end of the world, doesn't he?
Yeah, the
Or
apocalypse.
Yeah,
That was
zombie
savage, yeah.
one. Yeah. I know there's other ones too. And the lottery one. I
Yeah.
forget how that one worked, but I remember that was a thing.
Yeah. There was another one where he got someone playing a video game, and he managed to like flash them to like hypnotize.
That
them.
was the zombie one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then take them into this zombie place.
Yeah.
And get him to like feel like he was actually shooting things because he's like actually doing it, and he's got actors playing the zombies. And then he flashes them again, takes him back, puts him there, and he goes like, "Oh man, that was the best game I've ever played. It was so
realistic."
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Man.
Yeah, I like that shit. I'm a fan of Dan Brown. It's just I think for magic and shit, shock and like new stuff, Dynamo's just completely different.
Amazing, yeah.
But they're completely different to me though. One's like full on illusion tricks, the other one's more mental tricks and illusion. Yeah. Mental illusions again.
Like Penn and Teller are still some of my favourites as well. Like they're so
the
fucking
G's, aren't
good.
They?
What?
They're the G's.
They're the G's, man.
Yeah.
They are the fucking G's knees.
Okay. Move past that very quickly.
No, but they're so good. Their bullet catch is still to this day just fucking legendary.
Yeah, I've seen that
so
one
good.
a lot.
Yeah,
a few of them ones you see. I remember that program that they had, the Penn and Teller Fool Us.
that was so good.
That was cool.
Did you ever? You still haven't seen Penn and Teller's bullshit, have you? You should try and find a rip of that somewhere because that shit is so good.
What was that again? I know you told me
It's
that
literally
before.
Penn and Teller. They just go over subject after subject on each episode, and just go like, "And this is why that's bullshit." It's like, okay, so me and Tyler, we don't ever do drugs. We've both decided in our lives that we don't want to smoke weed, we don't want to drink, everything like that.
Yeah.
But we don't think that means other people shouldn't be able to, especially when marijuana is so safe in comparison to alcohol. It's so good. It's so good. They've got that. They've got one on their stance on libertarianism because they're both libertarians.
Which one?
Libertarian is like basically.
I keep hearing people saying that the goalposts are moved now anyway.
Libertarian.
What each one is.
True libertarian. What it originally was zero, as little government as physically possible. So you still have a military and all the stuff that's necessary, but you cut absolutely everything else. Privatize everything and let the free market decide. That is libertarianism in its purest form. Yeah.
Until you said that part, I was okay with it.
That's the thing. That's what most people don't understand about what libertarianism actually means.
For it to actually work.
For it to work, it is full free market privatization.
And that basically means private healthcare and that, which is
and little and almost no government oversight whatsoever.
I mean, there's too much government oversight normally, so
but that means you get stuff like what happens in China where there's fake food.
Yeah, there's no standard.
Yeah.
You
see what I mean? It's like it's a lovely idea and concept, but people are shit. It's like communism. It's like any political ideology in its purest form doesn't work. The best way of having a political way forward is using all of the best bits of all of the different ones.
Yeah.
Where it's appropriate. So, for example, NHS, that should be fucking just public. Healthcare should be public funded because it's ridiculous for it not to be.
Government is supposed to look after people and take care of them. The main part of that is your health.
Healthcare, yeah.
If
you're not able to be, to get healthcare, then you can't work. If you can't work, then you become a detriment to society. It is in the government's best interests to pay out that money for the surgery, get you back on your feet and get you paying taxes again.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Even though, it doesn't really work like that in Britain, but good.
No, not anymore.
People, I think a lot of people after, it seemed to be like after the pandemic and that, it's like a lot of people I think we're faced with their own mortality.
Yeah.
And then it kind of made people want to try and, follow their dreams and stuff more through the job that they liked.
Yeah.
So a lot of people left their boring ass jobs in droves.
I should have stayed in the job that I was in, to be honest.
What was that again?
Removals.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
Wait, can you not go back to that if you really wanted to?
Doesn't know enough. The thing is, at the time I was
it
living...
doesn't know enough.
It doesn't. There's just not enough consistent work. So, sometimes you can have a bust, a banger fucking month, and then you'll have a bust month afterwards, and it's like You can't really adjust for it. You don't
Yeah.
have enough opportunity there for you to be able to sort of fund an entire like life off of it. You have to have somewhere free to live, like with parents, if you're going to do it. And
Or like, you know, just like pretty much like, you know, your own business kind of like it. Like,
yeah,
kind of
if
the
you've
way
got
to
your
go.
own van, then you're probably going to earn quite a lot more because you're charging like £600 for a van load.
I mean, you know, at the same time, if you could at first look to doing it with like renting one, I guess.
You can, yeah, you can do that.
There'll be ways to like build it up.
There are,
but would that be the kind of thing you'd want?
Really,
someone would want to
the thing
commit
is
to for a job
yeah,
or for a business.
It's a lot of work because you've got to be constantly leafleting and fucking going online and busting.
Yeah, probably more online as I know.
You've got to do loads of work
all of
and
it,
sort
though,
of
really.
getting your name out there and getting your business started. And there's so much competition in the removals market. It's crazy.
There's no competition in everything nowadays with online. Like, it's a great thing. The world is smaller.
This is
everyone's more connected, but it's also a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because everything's there right away. It's like.
But this is why I want to do my own stuff, because I think that's the way forward. Is because as a creator, you can create your own unique voice and your unique sound, or your unique, you know, view.
Yeah.
That's something that is uniquely you. No one else can do that. So that is sort of the only thing that makes sense if you want to sort of control your own thing and not have that much competition. You know, there's competition out there.
There'll still be competition either way. Yeah.
But it's like if people dig your shit, they dig your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's very hard to really have somebody like the same as somebody else, and that everybody's got their own little weird quirks and that. You can have similar people that are into similar stuff, but you get that a lot. You know, like you always have people who are into similar stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for everything that they have in common, there'll be something that they wildly disagree on.
Yes.
I look at it with me and you, for example.
Yeah.
We're both into like these interesting kind of subjects.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like base humor is very different.
Yeah.
I remember both into comedy, but that base humor is very different. That's a better way to put that, I suppose.
Yeah. I think that's what helps make the dynamic work. You know.
Yeah. You
We've
don't
both got different bases covered.
Yeah.
I
I like my more
yeah.
observational or like the smart kind of stuff.
I get a bit wacky and weird.
You like dumb shit.
Yeah.
I just kind of being a bit of a you know, a bit more highbrow. People regularly look at me and are like, "Damn, that's a highbrow motherfucker."
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Well, what I actually mean is he has high brows and I look like a Neanderthal. And not wrong.
Yeah.
I think Scandinavian, like that kind of the Nordic people.
They've got that vibe.
And the Neanderthal kind of vibe. Yeah. Big forehead.
Yeah.
Slightly more enhanced brows.
Yeah.
Probably more susceptible to headaches because of the large head. I don't know.
Maybe.
Just a guess.
Maybe.
Probably not though.
Yeah.
Because I doubt you would get a whole country that's getting headaches.
That would be awful.
Oh, well, nothing would ever get done, man. Fucking hell. It takes me forever to like. It took me till now to get most of the Christmas stuff up.
Yeah.
And like we were like, what, 5 days?
Loads of people have been saying that though that they're just not feeling Christmassy this year. Everyone I've heard has been like, I'm just not really feeling it this year. It just doesn't really feel Christmassy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that a lot, really.
Yeah.
And once you get past a certain age, you got to figure out ways to make yourself feel Christmassy.
I think it's more about like just take the opportunity for what it is. You know, like take the opportunity to eat some really good food, to watch some fucking shit that you like to watch around this time of year,
or normally just shit in general, because there's a lot of crap on telly normally.
Yeah, but I
streaming though now.
I tend to go like, you know, and select the shit that I want to watch.
Yeah, you're streaming and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit down and watch just fucking whatever's on telly on fucking TV.
The older people still, you know, like to do that.
Yeah,
I reckon after like, you know, like I don't know, like 40 years, that could be pretty much done.
Yeah,
like and maybe less than that, you know. But once like the older generation kind of disappear.
Yeah.
Nicest way to put it. And like a few of our generation will still be holdouts as well, like the older part of our generation, just because of the older generation. I think we didn't have internet as kids.
Yeah, we have to accept that pretty soon the traditional form of television is gonna just have to go.
Yeah,
it doesn't work anymore for anyone. Like you can put adverts on your streaming stuff, that's fine. ITV have been doing it for fucking ages now.
You still have live television.
Yeah, you can
so
still
that's
watch it live.
be
You
a
can
thing.
still have all the adverts live. And
Well, I mean, when there's actual live stuff there as
Yeah.
well, like like wrestling, for example,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
always
yeah.
going to be a live on a Monday, on
Yeah.
a Friday.
yeah, they're doing Netflix is doing live shit.
Yeah,
There's
man. Which is kind of funny how it's worked out though,
Yeah,
because the Netflix deal
Yeah.
starts on the 6th of January.
right.
All the other ones, all the other TV deals, run out at the end of the year.
Right.
And in America, it's only Raw that's going to be on Netflix,
Right.
and pay-per-views and all that. But as far as Raw and SmackDown goes, it'll only be Raw.
Right.
But here we get everything: Raw, SmackDown, NXT.
Okay.
But because of that, because it doesn't start until the 6th of January, the Raw date,
Yeah.
the Friday before that is still going to be in January. It's like the 4th or the 3rd, it'll be something like that. And that, the rights have run out for the last channel it was on, BT, I think it was over here, or TNT. So it's not on there anymore, but it also won't be able to be on Netflix yet. So there's a little grey area, where there's no rights, no one's got it.
That's
So-
interesting.
Putting it on YouTube, apparently.
Oh,
Oh, man, like a proper SmackDown on YouTube.
that's interesting.
It'll also be probably a terrible episode because nothing will happen
Yeah,
because it's just on
but it's
YouTube.
not bad advertisement for Netflix. It's
What?
like a freebie, isn't it? It's like,
Hmm?
hey guys, do you want to see what this shit's like for free? Well, you can come jump on Netflix afterwards.
It's not even the main focus, though, SmackDown at all. Like,
No.
they won't even mention it because it's only, America and that, they're still on Fox, I think it is.
Yeah.
But no, I think they're going to USA, so,
Mm,
at the end of the year. Yeah, I think it's USA.
USA.
In America, yeah. So, I don't know, it's a channel.
Yeah.
Got some more festivals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done a zoom.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so Kwanzaa Kinara.
Yay, Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa Kinara, apparently USA, celebrated from December 26th to January the 1st. It focuses on African heritage and culture. Isn't it African then?
Yeah.
Okay. One of its unique elements is the Kinara, a candle holder with 7 candles, each representing one of the Guzo Saba, or probably Guzo Saba, the 7 principles. Families gather to light the candles, share stories, and reflect on the values represented. That wasn't so weird. I don't know why it was included. I don't know. I don't remember reading that one.
Yeah.
But that was actually kind of normal.
Yeah. There's been a long held debate about whether Kwanzaa's a real thing or not. Like there's loads of fucking jokes about it on various TV shows and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I'd heard about it before.
Like they do lots of Kwanzaa jokes on
Simpsons?
Futurama because there's Kwanzaa bot
Okay.
and stuff.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what that looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
And they do it on Simpsons as well, don't they? Which makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is there a song somewhere? I'm trying to think what it is. It might be Phoebe from Friends. You know what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. It's been around for a while,
Kwanzaa.
and there's I can't see anything wrong with having it. If you want to fucking celebrate some Kwanzaa, go celebrate some Kwanzaa, guys.
I mean, people could do what they want to do, but personally, I do see something wrong with it.
What?
It's not an English holiday, so it's not okay.
Oh right, it needs to be English.
Yeah.
What if we do UK Kwanzaa? You Kwanzaa.
Maybe. You're winning me over there.
You Kwanzaa, yeah.
I don't buy it American.
Oh, you Kwanzaa rules the holidays.
Kwanzaa, burn down the house.
Nice.
You'd have to use electrical one, probably.
Yeah.
Shuzok. The Harvest Festival in South Korea, often referred to as the Korean Thanksgiving.
Oh.
It involves families honoring their ancestors by visiting their graves and preparing special foods. One of the unique aspects is the making of songpyeon, a traditional rice cake, where individuals often try to hide a coin in one of the cakes, and finding it is considered good luck because it means you didn't choke on it, which is bad luck.
That would be bad luck.
That would be bad luck?
Yeah.
I might have added my own bit at the end there.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They also, some of the special foods they eat are eyes.
I'm alright with that.
Hmm?
I'm alright with that.
It's like, when they get
What kind of eye?
whatever meat they're having, they have the eyes.
Oh.
We would scoop them out.
Yeah.
We don't even have the head normally.
That was always the thing that they did on like adventurous food shows back
Good for
in
the
the
eyes.
like 2000s.
Mm.
It's like, oh look, there's an eyeball here. Now this is actually a delicacy. It's quite an honour to be given the eyeball.
It is, man. It's quite an honour indeed.
Yeah.
All the people on I'm a Celebrity have to feel honoured.
Yeah.
I'm
So honoured.
Mhm.
It's like those fucking grubs that you can like. What I can't
Yeah,
remember
the
where it is,
witchy
like,
grubs.
yeah.
Mm.
Fuck that.
The delicacy as well,
They're
yeah.
fucking fat ass grubs. Bro.
Yeah. And the 1,000-year egg.
Oh yeah, no.
It's a duck egg normally.
Yeah, nah, mate.
Yeah, it's not actually a 1,000-year egg. I used to think it was.
Nah, mate.
It looks like it is, though. It
Yeah,
smells
nah,
like it, apparently.
mate. Nah.
Hey, you never know. It might be nice.
Yeah, nah, mate.
The texture looks more like rope.
Oh god.
I'm a fan of rope. The testicles they eat as well always look like rope. When they eat the testicles on it.
There was something I found recently that was like it was something like a chicken or something, or like a seabird or some kind, like a penguin. It might have been a penguin.
Seabird.
Right, it was a penguin shoved inside a seal and like fermented under a rock.
What?
I know.
A seabird put in
Yeah.
a seal,
Yeah,
fermented
and
under
fermented
a rock.
under a rock, and that was their like
Wow.
delicacy. They're like, that is the good shit.
What, Scandinavia somewhere. Like
Somewhere around there, yeah. It's got. I can't remember exactly where it was. It was
Sound like something what people would do.
ducked though, bro.
That's what my people would do, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and people wonder why you in countries like Germany, Austria, you got that kind of shit. You got Krampus instead of getting coal in your stockings. No wonder they fucking made Hitler.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that will happen.
Yeah.
It's like a Palestine, you got all this crap going on. They're gonna make their own Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Same thing. You give kids, get kids kidnapped by a goat monster
Yeah.
and take away their stuff.
Take away their
Whatever that thing was we were just talking about.
yeah, their fucking
Kwanzaa.
hoops that they're kicking down the street or something because it's back in the olden times.
The what?
You know that thing where they've like every fucking old
Kick
movie
the can.
got a nose. They've got a kid who's got like a circle or
stick.
something, and they're like hitting a stick.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh look at it, move.
Oh, you're on about stick wheel.
Yeah.
Good old stick
Oh, look at
wheel.
it, it moves. Oh, cool.
That was like back in the days version of skateboarding. That
How
was
fucking ridiculous must it
extreme
have been,
sport.
boredom-wise, back in that day.
Oh, yeah, they were bored. They were very bored back in the day.
Jesus, they were bored.
I mean, do you remember like back in the day of not having the internet?
Jesus, that was bad.
I remember up until when I had friends that I used to go out with,
Yeah.
and the girl that I was really into. Up until that point, I remember being bored a lot.
First thing I did when I
Then
was
I lost
alone
weight.
with the internet was search breasts.com.
One of the first things I managed to get one of my mates to look for was Penn Island.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
I remember that one.
That's a good one. Meat spin, that's fun. Meat
Rotten.com, but that's some kind of
Rotten's a whole other level.
Yeah.
If you want to get dark, go to Rotten.
Or if you're
If you want to
somebody,
get darker, go to 4chan.
yeah, even louder. That's
Don't
so
go to
dark.
fucking 4chan, guys.
I always hear about 4chan. I've never been on it.
It's tough.
I've only just learned about Reddit. So.
Back in uni, I used to occasionally go onto B on 4chan, and Jesus Christ,
B
is the board, and it's random. B is random, and
Okay.
there's just so much weird shit on there. Like there's some really funny shit, like
Yeah.
ridiculously funny shit,
It was just
and like
purely
really
random.
dark jokes that go like right on the edge of what's funny and what's not. And then
That's my, I
at the
love
same
being there.
time, you've got absolute fucking weirdos on there who are like, "Hey guys, let's post this, let's post that, let's fuck up this guy's life." And then there's a load of other sweaty neckbeards who go, "Yeah."
That stuff exists everywhere.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to dox people and all
Yeah,
that.
but B is a very weird place. Although it's sort of, I'm not sure if it's as free as it used to be.
Like
back in
free
the day.
speech, you mean? Like
No, not even that way. I think it might be being like heavily monitored in comparison to the way it was.
yeah.
You know,
What are they called? Moderators and that.
not even that. like full on, like people going like weird and shady shit happens here, so we're just gonna leave some people watching.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That sounds like you can make a show out of that.
yeah.
The world of 4chan.
Yeah.
So, like I said, no, Reddit is something I've only just learned to understand. So
Yeah.
maybe I should try and understand these things and then make
The chans, there's loads of chans. There's 4chan, 5chan. There's all sorts of different chans.
That's not real.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I think you're being racistical right now. My friend Jackie will have a problem with that. He's also called Chan.
Yeah, oh no.
Seen it's a celebrity in old China, he is.
Yeah.
The old China land.
Yeah.
Seen as a big old celebrity.
To put it into context, 4chan was one of the first places that shared en masse the anarchist handbook.
Oh, that's the thing, the Unabomber thing.
Yeah. The one that teaches you how to make napalm.
Ah,
Very easy to make napalm.
yeah.
Very easy.
You go online and go, buy napalm.
It's even easier than that.
Oh, probably
Don't even need to
shouldn't
go
say.
online.
Probably shouldn't even say.
I'm not
should
going
we?
to say it because it's definitely going to get us
Yeah.
blocked. So, you know.
Unless they'll get us some hate, because that's attention then, and
Yeah.
that's views either way.
Yeah.
Probably not. Though. Probably arrested more so.
There's so many terrifying things you can make with household chemicals.
Yeah, like stink bombs.
Stink bombs. Yeah.
If you're going to go on the nicer side,
Yeah.
you can make a whoopee cushion.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can make a tiny person, but that's called having sex.
Yeah.
You can make a crime
You can.
quite easily.
Crime is easy to make.
Crime is very easy to make.
that sounds like something fucking Trump was saying. Yes, crime is easy to make. I make a lot of crime.
I mean, personally,
Have you seen crime? I'm so good at crime. I get away with all my crime.
Yes, yeah.
Other people don't get away with their crime because I come out and I'm not going to let you get away with their crime.
Wait, no, you can get away with crime. He's
Only
a convict.
certain people are allowed to get away with the crime.
No, Trump didn't. He got it done.
Well, not anymore. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, true. By this time. Okay, yeah, he's already pardoned himself.
I've
okay.
pardoned myself. I'm fine.
Well, they have done that thing now so that presidents can actually do anything.
Yeah.
They're not illegal.
But, well,
There's that thing that they can't get what would the word?
they've got
Can't be
immunity.
arrested. Yeah.
That's fucked.
I've seen it. It was a new. I'm pretty sure. Let's check it.
That can't be true.
Yeah.
You can't just give fucking immunity for being president. Oh shit! It's actually coming up.
It's a real thing. Like it was Finger that started it. It's a concept that a sitting president. Okay, what's that?
Criminal immunity for their official acts.
Yeah, it's all stuff to do with in office.
Right.
Anything in office.
That's fucked. Because that basically goes, "Hey Nixon, you're fine."
Yeah, he would have been. He wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have been able to be like
So sneaky about it.
Well, no, just he wouldn't have been able to be like done by the police. I don't think he was he?
Yeah, I don't know how it all works out. To be honest, I need to know more.
Was it? So president is the concept of a sitting president. So where's the thing that actually? Okay, the Supreme Court of the United States found in. No, that's an old ass thing.
Nixon versus Fitzgerald.
So this is like new. This is like
This is
it
new
was
shit.
Biden, yeah, that did it. Several civil cases. It makes you wonder about what stuff Biden been up to, considering given the pardon to his son as well.
Yeah. At this point, though, Biden must be just fucking falling apart. It must be just like, President Biden, we need to ask you what you want to do in the Middle East. And he just goes, carpet feels good on your feet,
Mhm.
especially when it's the summertime. I think we should get ice cream.
See, here you go. Look, CNN with its immunity ruling on Monday. The Supreme Court. Let me see when this.
Did I tell you at one point I was in a Warhammer group, right?
Hold on.
A funny Warhammer group that were like into posting jokes.
July 2nd. This was, yeah.
And at one point they had this rambling fucking quote from one of the books that just sounded ridiculous, and I put, sounds like something Biden would say. And I immediately got fucking like, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna block you for like this many amount of weeks." I was like,
Oh, they were.
"Oh, you are? fuck you.
They're Biden people.
Yeah, it's the most innocuous of all fucking jokes.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking.
Or you're just not allowed political talk.
Yeah. It's one of those ones that it's like, oh, you're not allowed to say political stuff, but I see political stuff the other way all the time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
It's
yeah,
like, I don't even. I'm not even a
like
fucking
Biden,
Republican, but I just find it funny that Biden can't understand what's going on around him.
I mean, it's even loads of of the actual Republicans, was it? Or do you want?
No, the other Democrats. Yeah,
even Democrats are,
they can acknowledge it.
They're like saying yeah, no, we're not backing him.
Well, yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah, he should be gone. Why is he still there?
Yeah.
And you got Kamala Harris giving speeches sounding like she's drunk.
Yeah.
Which happened not too long ago.
Oh dear.
Which I didn't think she sounded too drunk. I thought it at least sounded like she was able to hold her shit together.
That's fine.
Exactly. I want a president.
That's fine. Handle your highs. She handled her highs. She was fine.
Yeah. I would like. That's like something I think Graham Hancock and a few people always say that when somebody comes into power, they should immediately be forced to go on like a DMT trip, or like a LSD or something, or ayahuasca.
Just look at this from a slightly bigger perspective because you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the self for a minute, right?
Yeah, I guess that kind of sounds like what they talk about.
Yeah.
Because you see it with your ego taken away, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Whether that's actually what happens, I don't know.
I feel like people can do that without having to need of drugs to do that anyway.
I think that's possible, yeah.
I think it's something as well that if you're somebody just been low at some point, as we talked about before, people that have been down or hit rock bottom, basically, have more of an appreciation for other people, and you see it more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but sometimes that can bite you in the ass.
Yeah, because you see it more.
Yeah, you see it more, and you'll help people who other people wouldn't help.
Oh yeah, but that's still better than the opposite.
In the ass.
That's still better than the alternative, though.
Yeah.
Being that person.
Yeah, I'll never be that person.
Exactly.
I'll never be the person to cause the bite in the ass.
Unless, they're into that. Why is she doing that? I've said before. I've said before, I've been on my phone. Okay, well, what? Okay. What? Okay. God dang it.
It's alright, I got it.
It's just annoying.
I got it.
You know what, Dan?
I got it, Broseph.
Broseph. What is the time on there? Oh yeah, my friend said she was right.
What to say? Shit in your mouth and fart on your butthole.
Doing a great job of covering the audio now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just sort of having a little. Is he making the note? He's making the note. He's made the note. He's almost ready. He's almost ready. You see, I don't have to start vamping properly until you leave the room. I'm desperately trying to think of something I can talk about. Yeah. Yeah. No, dear. The Kraken is out. The Kraken. Have you ever seen it with your own eyes? The Kraken? The Kraken. What about the Kraken? The Kraken does not look like you think it looks. No. The Kraken does not look like big tentacles on things. No. The Kraken is called the Kraken because it looks like a giant crack opening up and swallowing men whole. Just a big giant buttocks with teeth slamming closed. Yes. Now you understand the true fury, the true power, the true fear of the Kraken. Yeah. So is it just an ass? No, there's a whole creature below. But it eats with its ass. It eats with its ass. Does that not scare you? What does it talk with? Mind blown. What does it have sex with? Genitals blown. Crazy. Imagine the butt closing and slamming shut with the flappy flaps going floppity plop, floppity clop plop. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. I've gone crazy. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, titty wank.
Oh, ticky wanks.
I knocked the ashtray over, people.
Titty wanks, titty
It's
wanks,
not
titty
the
wanks,
worst
titty,
thing in the
titty
world.
Wanks, titty wanks, titty wank, tick tick.
I'm going to have myself a little smoky dope.
Oh, fair play. So, yeah, you set off a whole sketch there about the Kraken.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to my
You go
thingy.
back and watch it, you'll enjoy it.
I'm sure I will.
You make it its own separate section. Get an AI to animate it.
Oh, I need to look at those things where you can like upload stuff and it will animate it for you,
Yeah.
like bits of music and that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
There's a whole story there, mate. It's brilliant.
I bet that's the kind of stuff you'll have to pay for, though. That kind of AI,
Probably. You could just do the individual like images.
Yeah, just put a load of
Yeah.
images together and shit. Yeah, but then you ain't got the animation, though. Have you? It's the animation you want,
Yeah.
or like the people talk. Like, I was going to do the thing like when I was saying about doing for the hippie on the 2Ps podcast, doing like the graphic with his voice talking through the P.
Yeah.
But then I realised because I recorded both together, it would be both voices going through the P, which would look a bit silly.
Yeah, that would look silly.
Or manic.
Yeah. Very strange.
Like, it might look even better.
Just a P talking to itself.
Yeah.
Using two different voices sometimes at the same time.
I actually quite like that.
Like it's possessed.
A schizophrenic P.
Yeah.
How about the Festival of the Dead? This is another more normal
Oh,
one.
Mexico. That's pretty fucking rad.
Uh,
Dile de los Muertos.
no, that's the Day of the Dead, I think you said in it.
This is... Oh, yeah. Festival of the Dead.
Festival of the Dead is similar to Day of the Dead, with more bizarre elements such as people dressing as skeletons and parading through the streets, often with extravagant costumes and makeup. Celebrate. To me, this is the same as Day of the Dead.
This is what they did in...
Just where they
I think
casino
Day of the Dead is actually supposed to be more...
Spectre.
No,
Spectre.
Day of the Dead is actually supposed to be more like demure and like relaxed and calm than people think it is. Because people mix it up with Festival of the Dead.
Which is, I'm guessing, just like the daytime part of it or something.
Festival of the Dead is a different part of it.
Or whether it doesn't even say that it's actually at the same time either, but I reckon it is, though. I'm not too sure. Los Posados. Posados. In Mexico.
Nice.
The 9-day celebration leading up to Christmas reenacts Mary and Joseph's search for shelter in Bethlehem. Participants go door to door, singing carols and asking for lodging, only to be turned away until they are finally welcomed in, culminating in a festive gathering.
Oh, a festive gathering.
So does that mean people are actually just walking around asking to stay in people's houses? Or you're just doing it, but you're not actually trying to find somewhere to stay? Because that just doesn't make much sense for me. You gotta bring people into your house, because I wouldn't be good with that.
No.
Especially people that have to look like Jesus. The raggedy.
Do they have to go
white
back
guys.
to their own houses to be let in or something? Is that part of it?
That'd be better. Maybe one of them has to be deemed the rich den keeper and has to stay in the house. And then when you go back around and come back, they have to let you in.
Yeah.
Or they can turn you away, which is also known as another way of getting a divorce over there.
Yeah.
They don't let you back in the house during the Los Posados, and they have to.
Los
they leave.
Posados.
Worst time to get, to get dumped out. Considello. Compelatello.
Yeah.
Palastello Lante.
Kia están aquí.
Un palastelo. What is that?
Huh.
That might be Resident Evil. Something that one of the Resident Evils say, like one of them zombies, but one of the games is based in a different country.
Yeah.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Ah, Palacido.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zombies.
Salazar.
Zombies that go around same brains, though. They're not the kind of zombies for me.
Yeah, no, the ones in Resident Evil 4 were genuinely fucking terrifying.
I'm trying. Was they the ones with the parasites for the first time?
Yeah.
You know, the big
Yeah.
flower.
The loss. What was it?
Palientos.
I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, something like that.
That's the word in my head. It's probably not right at all.
Yeah, loss.
I probably never said it right to begin with. To me, like that's exactly the word that I was told or that I remembered. It was never right. Though.
Yeah. The loss something.
Like most people's version.
Las
of,
Plagas. That's it.
That's what?
The Las Plagas.
Oh, Las Plagas.
Yeah.
It sounds a very.
Las Plagas.
Well, it doesn't sound.
Which I think is just the plague.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Agua, which is water.
Yeah.
There's one on here actually that's about the plague. Yeah, I haven't got that many left actually.
Burning Man.
I've heard of that, and it's not really a holiday, as it says here actually. It's a festival held in Nevada with an unconventional celebration of art and self-expressionism.
Yeah, people don't really like it when you film around there because it's a bunch of like usually businessmen who don't want to be seen being like weird and like.
Oh, like your thingies, your Bohemian Grove and whatnot.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Just a bit less cultish, maybe.
Yeah, and they mix in with all the like genuine, like weird, like hippie freaks that go there every year.
Only still my kind.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hippie freaks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're on about the positive.
It's just a classification, isn't it? I'm not saying it's a problem.
Okay then. I take back my complaint.
Yeah. I'm not fucking Eric Cartman. I'm not going freaking hippies.
Fucking hippies. Hey, hippie god. Hippie prick.
Hey, fucking hippies. They suck.
You'd probably love him if you actually met him, though.
Yeah.
Like, as he got older, I bet Cartman would be a total hippie. Strikes me as a stoner.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have we seen?
I think he's too angry.
Which is why he needs a stoner.
That's probably you're right. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if we've seen. I know we've seen future ones where like there's that one where Butters comes back in COVID.
I think there's. I don't know. There's ones where they've done flashes forward, but I don't know how real it is.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was any Cartman as an adult though. I'm not.
There's one where there's Cartman as an adult, but he's Jewish.
Oh yeah, that's the COVID one.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah.
And he's making out that he's like, he is a proper good person in it.
Yeah.
I think Kyle thinks he's like playing a joke the whole time, doesn't he? Doesn't trust him. But in the end, it is genuine. Or I think so. Yeah, I think it's genuine in the end, isn't it?
I can't remember.
I like the COVID episode. That was cool.
Yeah.
The start when he's like started doing less series and more like, because everybody wasn't able to get in the office and do all the animating all the time because of the world breaking.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about South Park is it was so quick. I've got to take this off, man. It was so quick to animate that they were able to make jokes that seemed like they were almost fucking like happening before the thing happened.
Yeah.
It's like they could literally, they're like on the same day, they're like, oh, well, quickly change that around and now that works.
Yeah.
And like,
jumping.
Yeah. And I love their technique was always like, oh, we're going to do this absolutely horrendous thing in the script. And then they'll go, oh, no, you can't have that. And then we'll work our way back to what we actually wanted to do. And they'll be like, oh, that's a lot more reasonable. Yeah, go with that. Because if you start with what you want, they'll cut it back. But if you go further than what you want, and you can pull it back to what you actually want, or they'll force you back to it. But it's fine. You've still got what you want.
Like the kind of thing that I would do to try and get like different sexual favors when I was in a relationship. I start with something crazy and work it down to okay, I'll just get strung up and have a donkey strap hit me with his appendage.
Yes.
While having a candle melted onto my buttocks.
Yes.
I don't know why some girls are into that, or people in general, the melted wax stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It was never really my thing.
I don't see why people would. There are people out there that I suppose get twisted up between like pain and porn.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I guess it makes sense because I don't know if we ever did it on. I think we did do it on the quiz off actually. The one week we did a round of is it pain or porn, and I played a groan. From like a woman or something, you know, and it was either from like a porn film or somebody in pain, you know, making a. Do they sound the same, don't they?
They do.
Actually, you know what? I think I put that onto a clip actually.
What, the fact that they sound the same?
No, I mean the round that we actually did like on the quiz off. I think I put that as a clip.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Can't remember who. I think Ems was one of them.
Yeah.
I think the fact that there was a woman in the thumbnail too made it have a few more views.
Right, yeah.
Because the world is terrible.
The world is terrible.
And us men, for example, if we see an attractive person on the thumbnail. Actually, no, that's not true, actually, because all the gays should be clicking on my videos if that's the case.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Attractive.
Yeah.
If you've ever been come on to by a gay guy, then, you know, even if you're not into it, it's still I
don't think I ever
a
have.
compliment.
Unfortunately.
No.
No.
Unfortunately.
No, that'd be a real bonus.
Yeah, it's a compliment, yeah.
It'd be a good compliment. I think if you're gonna get like someone come up to you and say, "Hey, I think you're hot," and you're like,
Hi.
you're gonna take that as anything other than a compliment, you've got a problem.
Yeah.
Like, you got a bit of a self confidence issue.
I can imagine some people being like that.
Yeah.
I know. Some people just be silly.
Some people don't seem to understand that, like, you can just say no to someone who's gay. You can just say, no, sorry, I'm not interested.
Every time, man, they just can't help but just go into the alley and suck their dick.
Yeah.
But you can just say no, you know. I know, but
No, I can't help it. He said, would you like to? And I'm a people pleaser. So I had to go in there and get my dick sucked. Well, what about your wife?
Ding.
Well, she was upset about it. Yeah, but that man was happy.
wife. Yeah, fuck my wife. I'm here to save my motherfucking life.
Yeah.
That was a rap song, and I left out the one N word that would get me in trouble.
Oh yeah, that was a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
You should not say that word.
I've always since listening to rap and stuff, like I've always purposely like just misplaced that word. People.
Yeah.
Just because, you know.
Yeah.
Better.
Whatever
or hunky.
Yeah.
Hunky, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, you got a problem, hunky?
What up, Ninja?
All right, cracker.
Ninja always felt a bit too close, though, really, didn't it? Because if you're not listening too carefully, you could think that someone said the wrong one.
Yeah, but then have to be a dum-dum then, though.
Yeah, but even then, it still feels like
just to be accused of it is too close.
It's a little bit
a little bit on the large nose.
Yeah.
I made a slightly racistical joke there.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure really.
I don't know anymore. I don't know what stereotype and what's not.
Yeah, just watch. If you want to be like, if you're unsure what words are allowed to be said anymore, just play it safe and don't say words.
Say words.
Mm-hmm.
That's done really well for a lot of people throughout their careers, to be fair.
Yeah, especially radio people.
Yeah.
There's so many people you've never heard that are really
Did you ever
good.
watch The Boat That Rocked?
I know what you're on about. I don't think I ever watched it though.
There's the guy on there who literally he doesn't say anything apart from like, yeah.
That's pirate radio, isn't it?
And then he just puts the next one on.
Yeah.
and he goes like, and at the end they're all like in the boat and it's sinking, and they go, he's like, "What's your secret? Go on, tell us. Tell us, how do you get the birds every time? What's the secret?" And he goes, "You just don't say anything." What? You don't say anything, and you let the tension build up until eventually you just get to the point where you just say, "What? So how about it?" How about it?
I love that concept.
It's so good.
And I suppose as well, because you know they've chosen to speak to you.
Yeah,
well, you're the one that they chose to speak to. I don't know. Yeah.
No, at the end they're all sort of in the hull of the ship while it's going down, and they're all sort of talking to each other. It's a genuinely brilliant film. It's so good.
I don't remember being like, who was in that again? Was that the one with Bill Nye? Was that
had Bill Nye, it had Reese Ifans, it had
yeah.
what's his face?
I like that guy.
Oh God damn it! What's his goddamn name?
Evan Bourne.
No.
Mark Giannetti.
No.
Bob Cheeseburger.
I always forget his name. I don't know why I forget his name. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
See. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. The man who talks about sharting in this Along Came Polly.
Yeah.
There's also a bad guy in Mission Impossible.
He is, yeah.
But I prefer him talking about
I'm gonna
sharting.
find your girl. I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna hurt her.
I think it was quite a strangely effective bad guy he was.
Yeah.
I
He's
didn't
brilliant.
expect
He's brilliant in anything he does.
it. He was, yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, there's only a few of these left. So, Hogmanay in Scotland.
Yeah.
You heard of that, have you?
Yeah.
December 31st. The tradition is a Scottish celebration of New Year involving unique customs. One of the most bizarre is first footing.
Okay.
When the first person to cross the threshold of a house after midnight brings good luck. The first footer must be tall, dark-haired man to be considered lucky. Other elements
Oh shit! I'm lucky, guys.
Yeah. Well, if you manage to do through
I'm 6 foot. I got brown hair. I'm lucky.
6 foot then.
Yeah.
You're not 6 foot.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're about the same height as me, and I'm not 6 foot.
I'm 6 foot, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a ruler to prove it.
No.
Don't believe it. They're telling lies off the camera. Lies to the
Lies,
people.
he says. Lies, he says. Unless I've got shorter.
I mean, it does happen.
Does happen. I'd hate that.
Apparently, they do sword dancing.
You do sword dancing.
I don't know if it's the same.
Go on.
I don't know if it's the same as my sword dancing. My sword dancing is like you have to take Viagra to do it first of all.
Yeah.
So you need like a bit of time to, get ready.
I don't know.
And then you just like sway around, like a erection. And if you really want to do it, you can make there's an art version of it where you get put paint on the tip.
Oh, it's even better.
Yeah, you only the tip though. If you do it too far up, then you just like this.
Yeah, ruins it.
You have to have a foreskin
Ruins the
to
whole
do it.
effect.
It's not an American thing. You can't do it.
No.
Or Jewish thing. It's not going to be dislike Jewish. It's just you've been circumcised. So.
Yeah, you got to stop just lopping them dick bits off.
Yeah, it's not cool. I mean, God made you that way.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to.
He gave you that for a reason.
Why would they think that he
to
would
protect
want...
the tip of your Johnson?
Yeah. Why would they think that he would want you to have a bit cut off?
I don't know.
Where did that start?
I don't know.
What weird person started that? They could have put anything in their little book.
Yeah.
And they put like cut off the skin from his
Wasn't
penis.
it Abraham or something like? Because they all come from Abraham, don't they? The Abrahamic traditions.
Yeah, probably then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's Jewish.
he's like, you got to do this shit, and he's like, what? Why? He's like, because I told you. And he's like, well, why did you put it on there so that I could make you do this? That's weird, though, isn't it?
Probably just enough of a reason, though, right there. Don't think any better reasons.
That is the perfect thing.
They're like, they're doing it. They're like, oh, you can't put that. They'll never believe it. I know, but just imagine if these people were really like,
in my opinion,
I'm
that's
going
a
to
Ricky
cut my
Gervais.
son's the skin off.
Yeah, that's a Ricky Gervais joke. That is though.
What?
Well, why did you put that on so that I could make you take it off? Well, that's weird, though, isn't it?
That is a very Ricky Gervais joke. Yeah.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's very weird.
Most
Look, for this, you'll become my chosen people. Oh, and what else are you going to make your chosen people do? Oh, nothing, just the Holocaust. What? What's that? Nothing, you find about it later.
Yeah, I mean, Jewish people didn't have to do much for the Holocaust.
Yeah.
They just were able to just sit back and just chill.
Yeah. Just chill.
They're cooking.
Just chill. Oh,
Well, they
fuck.
definitely didn't have to do much to it. If only
No.
they putting in a lot of effort was not the main thing that people complain about.
No, that's right. That's true. Apart from the fact that they had hard labour camps.
Oh, I forgot about them, yeah. I remember there was a lot of effort in it then.
They're not just lying down on a fucking grass waiting
I would know, at least just
starve.
chilling at first, It wouldn't be as bad then. At least you got to chill before you.
Yeah, no chilling.
I got told by somebody that was actually where the phrase "we're cooking with gas" comes from, but I don't believe.
I don't believe.
I didn't believe it.
I'm pretty sure cooking with gas existed before that, because everyone had to cook with flame and like wood and stuff before then.
You wouldn't have gas,
and then gas came along, and they had like that in like the Victorian era and shit. And they're like, "Oh, now we're cooking with gas."
What, gas in the into their house? Though? How would they do that?
No, well, not like a gas line. You'd have like a store of gas that gets refilled, like they do today. You know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like a tank.
Yeah.
Remember the first gas cookers?
1802
by Zach House.
Not until 1826, where James Sharp patented the first commercially successful gas stove in Northampton, England.
Wow. That's another future episode. How much like stuff was invented in England?
Yeah.
We invented so much stuff.
We invented loads of stuff.
We are just
crazy stuff.
It's how much stuff came from such a small part of the world.
It's miserable outside, so you just have to fucking sit indoors. And there's men in sheds. Men in sheds has always been the big thing in what do you call it? In the UK.
What?
Men in sheds.
Men
in sheds. It's men who've got kids inside and well.
When you got kids and the one excuse to go in the shed. Isn't I? Damn. 4 in a row.
God damn.
That's a Christmas filled hiccup. Christmas filled sneeze, that is.
You've had it all. Burps, hiccups, sneezes. I'm just firing.
Oh yeah, this has been a very bodily functionable ASMR episode.
It has, yeah.
Damn.
No, but like, what was I talking about? Oh, it's gone now. That's just sneezed out of my fucking head.
Shit. What were you on about? I'm not sure actually.
No.
Oh, gas stoves. If you want.
Gas stoves are good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one here. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Go on the wrong thing. There we go.
Jesus Christ, that sneeze was fucking brutal.
It sounded it. Okay, Bolivia, the Tinku Festival. Celebrated around May, Easter time.
Cool.
Tinku is a traditional Andean festival where people engage in ritualistic fighting.
I thought you were going to say homicide then.
Ritualistic homicide. To honor Pachamama, Mother Earth. The festival involves men and women, often from different villages, who fight each other in full view of a large crowd. The combat is not intended to cause permanent harm, but it is a way to shed blood as an offering to the earth. Yeah. The mix of spirituality and celebration. Whether outsiders might find it unsettling. It just sounds like a slightly ritualistic UFC.
Did you ever see, what was it called?
Ufka.
Oh. It was like Ultimate Warrior or something like that. And they took a bunch of people all from around the world to different tribes to do their like most manly sports and shit.
Yeah, was that the one where they had like the there was all the bullet ants or something in the glove?
I can't remember if that might have been one of them.
Something like a comb as well.
And they had to, because it was like their trials of being a man.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking
BBC
hell.
3.
Yeah.
That
was it. Yeah.
On it and stuff.
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That would be a great. I'd love to see that again.
Yeah. I'd love that. That was such a good show. I used to watch it all the time because it was so interesting finding out about these different cultures. Because it was always like some weird little random tribe that they found.
You know, tribes probably got addicted to porn though since.
Yeah, probably.
Family, like everyone.
Yeah.
But imagine if it was like, aliens came down or something, and you had to like send the toughest human to fight theirs, like the 5 toughest humans.
Yeah.
Who would you think of?
As the 5 toughest humans?
Yeah, or just any,
ever.
Any of them. Oh, I don't know.
Or just alive today.
Probably has to be alive today, really.
The toughest people I can think of off the top of my head are
Chuck Norris?
No.
No,
if you have any movie stars in your top 10, apart from maybe Denzel Washington, who scares some people, like that guy gives off an edge of don't fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I'd probably put Denzel Washington in there. Actually, I've talked myself into it. Denzel Washington.
Interesting first choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Somebody that can stare at
that
people.
guy who's on Joe Rogan, who's tough as shit, Jocko Willink or whatever.
Oh yeah,
He'd do all right. He'd be pretty tough.
Ex-Marine or something.
And then I'd put what's his face on.
Conor McGregor.
The guy who's in the SS who wrote Good Psychopath's Guide to Success. Andy McNabb.
Oh yeah, Andy McNabb.
That's a tough motherfucker. Although he's probably quite old now.
Yeah. Well, he's written a lot of books, so
Yeah.
if he's not old, he's probably bored. It's just somebody who likes writing and
I just
reading.
find a top essay. Let's go and shove him in. Fuck it.
Okay. See, I was going down different routes. I was thinking more like, the famous people and all that.
If it has to be celebrities, are we talking toughest celebrities?
Yeah.
Not fighting celebrities as well. If they're fighting celebrities.
No, they could be that. Like, my first choice would always be Brock Lesnar. Get him in there.
Okay.
He's a tough man.
He's a tough motherfucker, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
He can do anything he puts his mind to. It's scary.
Oh, actually, there's a UFC fighter right now, actually. Islam Machemekov or something like that. He's another one from like that Dagestan kind of area.
Yeah.
He looks like really thin. It wouldn't be like strong or anything, but he's just mauling everyone. He hasn't been beaten yet.
Yeah.
Just running through people. I think he's managed to get himself to like the third ranking now because he was like number 8 or 10 or something, and he fought like the third highest. Beat him quite controllably.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn man, this guy's going to keep going and going.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Some people are fucking terrifying like that, though.
And then it would have to be, if he hadn't died, Robin Williams would be there too.
Cool.
Toughest man.
Toughest.
Beat the shit out of people.
Yeah. Just fucking kick the shit out of motherfuckers. I mean, if we're going for celebrities who are non-fighting celebrities, right?
Okay.
Who do you think's tough as fuck?
Actual tough ones.
Yeah. Again, Denzel Washington. He's in.
I wouldn't go for Denzel.
No?
A bit old as well.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right. So who's the toughest?
Quite hard, actually.
The thing is, there's none of the new level of actors who I look at and go, you're a tough guy. They're all pretty boys.
Oh, yeah.
They're all pretty boys.
It's more about looks
They're
than
all,
anything now.
they've all got like they're Timothy Chalamet looking motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah, like
They've got those sharp ass chins and those tiny little necks that look like a bird would break it if it landed on their head. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They're all like rake thin with like ribs showing because they're so fucking tiny thing, which is all right for you, but for a chunky motherfucker like me, I'm in trouble.
I didn't listen to like that. I was still trying to think of people.
You've always been nice and trim, and
Trim.
look at me. Look at this shit.
I never used to be trim.
No,
Took me a lot of. Well, to be fair, after a certain point, I wasn't. I used to be chunky when I was younger.
Yeah.
At a certain point, I wasn't. But
some
then,
people like stretch out.
yeah. I think it's the muscle though that I lose a lot of the time unless I try. Like I lose like all. I don't know. I got no muscle though. So I might not have fat, but I haven't got muscle either.
Yeah.
And then with a big head, it's a bit off kilter.
Yeah.
I'm like top heavy right now. Unless I take my trousers off, and then you can see the giant penis that
That's
balances it out.
counterbalance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I had to explain to my mum the other day. I don't know how we got into the conversation. I think actually I walked in and she was watching that. She got a habit lately of watching naked
Attraction. Yeah.
Weird. I don't understand it, but she started talking about the winkies on it, and I had to explain to her the idea of a grower or shower.
Yeah, you can't always be like just looking at the fucking the cover of the book.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You need to look at the
Yeah.
spine and what happens if
Yeah.
you read it too much.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't. My analogy
No, it
is
doesn't
off.
work. It dies pretty quick, that analogy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really wasn't.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's not like there's that's it. You can't just judge a book by its cover because it might be that it's actually in small print and it's a very long novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't judge a book by its spine. Then that would be.
Yeah. That doesn't work.
No. You can't. You can't guess how long someone's leg is by the length of their shorts.
Yeah.
That's perfect right there.
Yeah.
That's a perfect analogy.
Or let's make a haiku of it, right?
Oh
so-
God. What's a haiku again now?
Yeah, I love my haikus.
What is it again? I forget. We did this
It's
before.
575.
This was the first Squishy Logic episode.
Oh yeah.
With
It was haikus with
your Marcel
Leo,
haiku.
Yeah.
It still pops up as that edit name. Well, so what was it again? 575. 57. What the heck? Oh, let's look. Haiku.
575.
575. Okay, so 575 syllables we're talking. About what?
Growers or showers?
Oh, okay. A penis, not big. What does it do when you touch and you try to oh God.
I've got a rhyming haiku.
Go on, my giddy.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Big penis,
Mm.
not so. Small penis, rather large though. Small penis, faux show.
Oh, Daniel. that was testicular.
That was so good.
I liked it. That was throbbing. That was taut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taut.
That's the perfect penis haiku right there.
I think so too.
I don't think we can get better than that.
Once you don't have to worry about it being longer because it's a set amount.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a thing that every man will always think at some point about length.
Yeah.
You can't help it.
Yeah.
Is this normal? You watch Naked and
Where do you
Attraction.
measure from?
Yeah.
Do you measure from the top of the base?
Or the anus?
Or or the bottom of the base? Or the anus? Do you go all the way around to the back of the gooch? Like, do we know? Do we know? We don't know.
Or like a reach around.
Mhm.
Some people could, yeah. I mean, we don't know. How much hair is too much hair? Do you put designs into the hair? Do you get a stencil?
Yeah.
Do you dye it to Christmas?
Is that too much?
Do you trim it into some kind of stocking? Do you put it into a stocking at Christmas? Do you
I
wrap
think
it up
if
for
I
your
turned
partner?
up with pubes that were coloured like a Christmas tree, I'm definitely getting laid that night at least.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So mommy kissing Santa's dick underneath the mistletoe that night.
Mhm.
I think Mama got impregnated, not by Santa, but by Rudolph.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, man. It was a orgy. So they don't
Horrible
tell you.
Rudolph baby.
So they don't tell you about Rudolph, which is why
Creepy
his nose
Rudolph
is,
baby.
that's why his nose is so red all the time. Is because
Ah.
Santa's got his finger up there, at the butt,
Right.
human centipede
Yeah,
type thing.
yeah.
And he actually attaches a AA battery.
It's just
to it.
gonorrhea because he's had his nose in so much puss.
That's, yeah, it was herpes. I think it would be. A pink eye with a pink nose.
Yeah.
Very common.
Don't go near that fucking deer, man. He will get you infected.
Pretty ill, man. It's the kind of thing that Santa's into. It's like that man on they tell you about that You Bet show where there was two people that were figuring out what cactuses go from the 50 cactuses they had in their collection. They had to guess 5 that were randomly selected by only using their tongue.
Oh, you told me about this. Yeah.
It's like that level.
That's
of,
fucking weird.
How did these people find each other?
Yeah.
Or how did they find each other?
Oh, I can taste the cactus from a mile off.
I just don't understand how Santa and Rudolph found each other.
Yeah, no.
And what do they do while they're out and about?
And why are they so into each other?
And why is he glowing?
Yeah.
I mean, I say I know. Like I said, it's because he shoves a AA battery up his butt.
Yeah. Right up there.
I don't know where he keeps the switch.
There's no switch.
It's permanently on.
It's just permanently on.
It's a dual cell, do you reckon? Like high power.
It's got to be.
If it was a Kodak, you wouldn't be light enough to.
Soon he's
light
going
the
to
way.
upgrade him though. You'll upgrade him to one of those battery packs that you can get.
Oh,
Yeah.
what, like a lithium type?
Little USB thing, just right up the butthole.
Oh, what, like a full-on
Mhm.
power pack?
Mhm.
Oh, dang!
Keep him going all night long.
That'll be the first time that most men can ever say that sentence.
Yeah.
We were. This is why I don't believe that God's a man. Because why would he make it so that we could only have the one orgasm? God's obviously a lady.
It's true.
Because he, favoritism.
Tell me all your thoughts on God. Because I'd really like to meet her.
Oh, God. I thought you said on girls.
Oh, God, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I could tell you one way to make sure you get into heaven. Oh, I said prison for some reason then. Yeah. Same thing. The running of the bulls. Take part in that in Spain.
Fuck off.
You were killed.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that is the stupid.
That is so dumb.
That
is so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It is on the same level as the fucking cheese rolling one. Stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you are running away from bulls. Bulls are inherently designed to hurt you.
Yeah.
You're running down a giant fucking hill after some cheese. That is inevitably going to hurt you.
Yeah, because that's proper steep hill, to be fair.
Yeah, there is no way you can do this. I'd
still rather do that than fucking bull running with the bulls, though.
Yeah, I've seen the hill, though.
Actually,
the hill is obscene. It is. When you look at it on the TV, on the YouTube or whatever it is you watch
on the YouTube,
because I'm a fucking 80-year-old. Have you seen it on the YouTube? So
the interwheels,
yeah,
the internet videos.
But if you go on the YouTubes, you can see these guys running down the hill, y'all. And when they run down the hill, it doesn't look like they're running down very fast, but it's actually very fast.
You're proper southern there. All over the shop. No, you're right though. It's a proper at the same time, I might pick running at the bulls instead because you're less likely to get hurt in that because there's so many people.
Yeah.
And so few bulls in comparison. So you haven't got to run faster than the bulls. You've got to run faster than the person next to you.
Yeah, that's that old joke, isn't it?
What? What?
No. The guy who puts his trainers on while there's a lion, and his mate goes to him, "You can't outrun a lion," and he goes, "I don't have to outrun a lion. I just have to outrun you."
That's not a joke. More of a straight up fact.
More of a fact, yeah.
The survival technique. It's true. Just make sure you've always got. There you go. Actually, make sure you've always got chubbier friends that you can always outrun them.
Did you see why Jim Carrey decided he was going to go back to do the Sonic stuff?
No, what?
It was there's an interview with Jim Carrey because he said he retired.
Oh, okay.
And they got him back to do Sonic 3, and he's on the red carpet, and they go, "Well, why did you come back? Because you said you weren't going to come back unless it was something really special. So what made you come back?" And they go like, "I'll be honest, I bought a lot of stuff, and I need the money."
Fair enough. I didn't know that. I hope he's not. I'm still holding out for a new Ace Ventura.
I mean, if he was going to do it, it'd have to be the perfect script. It'd have to be the perfect script.
The first two weren't particularly perfect.
Oh no!
Just him being there is all it's needed.
There was something about the first one that's brilliant. Because it's just the rawness of the character.
I actually think the second one's a lot better.
And then the second one takes that character and it does something which normally doesn't work in some movies, which is taking him out of his normal environment and putting him somewhere new. But for him, it works so fucking well.
It feels like that's... a lot of people confuse the film thinking that the second one is the first one, because that feels more normal, him being in the jungle and that feels right. Whereas him being at a, the fucking... football game. So
pretending he's fucking insane in an insane asylum wearing a tutu.
That part's cool.
331. 331.
Hey. So many things in those films that you couldn't get away with nowadays, man. Yeah. Going into an insane asylum for one. Yeah. The whole thing at the end about the bad guy being a man, the woman being a man and having testicles.
One of the jokes you could never do now, which I find fucking hilarious, was from, I think it's the first Scary Movie. Or the second, I can't remember. But it's like, there's Dewey, who's like the absolute moron cop. That'd
be the first one.
Yeah. And he's going through the entire movie and he's this dumbass, and they get right to the end of the movie and he just reveals that actually... he's been a complete badass the entire time, and he was the murderer all along.
They play on the Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
What's his name on that again now? I know he's got that weird name.
Oh, Kaiser Soze.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's one of those films, I don't think I've ever actually watched all the way through, but I still feel like I have.
Yeah, but even the fact that they show that at the end, right at the end of it, and the post-credit bits, they show him as Dewey with just a vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
on his
yeah.
knob, and he's like, "I'm cleaning my room. I told you not to come in when I'm cleaning my room." And you couldn't get a guy now to
They actually
play
show
that
that bit,
character
though, don't
because
they?
it'd be so like, oh, you can't play a character like that. It's mean, but like you can't
Unless it's Ryan Reynolds.
unless it's Ryan.
Oh, right, you mean the fact that he's like more retarded?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I thought you meant just specifically that joke.
No,
When
no,
you're
no,
getting sucked
no,
up by the
no,
vacuum.
No,
There you go.
no. You could do that joke anytime. That's,
You could do
that's
that, yeah.
timeless.
You're right. That is
That's timeless.
legitimately timeless.
Yeah. There will always be vacuum cleaners, and there will always be people willing to put their penises near them.
It's just like in the same sense as the there's something about Mary with the penis in the zipper.
Yeah.
Wild
Oh
men.
fuck! I did that today.
Oh, you said it like it was such a good thing then.
No, it was awful.
Yeah, yeah.
But I meant to talk about it.
Not full
earlier,
on, I'm
and you
guessing.
just reminded me, so it's perfect. This
Not
is the
full
way.
on. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I've got to go fairly soon, and so
Okay,
we can. This will be the thing. I didn't get myself fully. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was getting myself on the way down though, which is difficult because the way down, it's not like the way up where you've got like
You won't get caught in it or anything.
you're not going to get caught in it. Oh, I don't know, because I was going on the way down, I was sort of caught up inside the sort of flat bit at the bottom, and I could feel like the skin caught between the like bits of it. And I was like, okay, really delicate situation I'm in right now.
A little bit.
I have to make sure
Women don't get this.
100% that I do not move my fucking hand at all. Like, no up, no down, no nothing. I have to see if I can just gently move it out.
I'm trying not to think about it too much.
Because, like, you don't know how deep it's in.
You don't know, yeah.
You never know how deep it's in when it's happening. It could be fucking all the way in. You take it out and it's blood and go to the emergency room. It could be that bad. Or it could be that you've just caught a tiny bit of the skin folding, and if you just gently tease it.
That's the kind of time, the only time when you think, why wasn't I circumcised?
Yeah. And you just, okay. And I'm just, and I feel it moving, and I'm like, okay, it's going. Quickly, check,
The relief after.
Yeah, and I'm literally checking like for like a minute. They must have thought something weird was going on in work because I was just like, okay. It feels painful, but there's no blood. There's no blood. Everything's fine. There's no blood.
I don't think I've ever actually done it.
It's horrible.
I don't know if I say that's definitely an insult on the tiny penis of mine.
Yeah,
Because I've never managed to get it caught.
Yeah.
Grower, not a shower.
Grower, not a shower. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've done my my balls. I've got some ball.
The thing is,
there.
you can
'Cause
only
I got
really,
the saggy balls.
yeah, you can only really do it unless you're really not paying attention. You can only really do it if you're not wearing underwear, because you've got to have the zipper right there with the dick just in the way.
Suppose.
And that's the problem, because like if you're used to wearing underwear
Yeah.
and you've got a zipper and you're not used to having to like pull it away from your dick and zip it back
That's a
up,
good point, actually. Yeah, you would need that.
it's bad.
I am not a commando man.
No, I'm not a commando man.
No, you were.
I'm wearing shorts underneath the trousers because I run out.
Fair enough. I've all been there.
Mhm.
Just do what I do, and just like if you're not in a relationship, you don't need to worry too much about wearing new boxers every day anyway.
No.
Unless you think you're going to get run over, then try. If you feel like you're going to get run over, then try and wear some new boxers.
That's a good idea.
You know, nobody wants to have like a nurse having to take off your crusty boxers.
Crusty boxers.
Yeah, if they withhold some form of shape when you take them off, then
That's bad.
they've been on.
If
too
they
long.
smell like you for like a good day afterwards as well.
That's pretty normal.
No, I mean like heavily of you. Like so, like if they're near you, like over there, you can still smell them. That's a problem. If you have to get up close to them and smell them, I think
Oh,
you're
I
right.
see. Okay.
But if it's like,
oh, okay.
I'm in the room and I can smell my crap.
Yeah. If it's got an aura that you don't need to get close to, like,
Yeah.
because the aura's almost, you can almost see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
you,
that's
okay.
that's an issue.
Let me get through these last two traditions for you.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so first of all, Yule lads in Iceland.
Nice.
This is essentially.
Yo lads.
I think this is where Snow White started. This is the original Snow White here.
Okay.
So it's 13 days leading up to Christmas.
All right.
In Iceland, children look forward to the Yule lads, which are 13 mischievous trolls
Awesome.
who visit at Christmas. Each lad has a distinct personality and comes on a different night,
Right.
leaving small gifts or potatoes for children who are well behaved.
Tatties.
Tatties, exactly. Nice tatties, little tatties, big tatties, all kinds of tatties.
Itty bitty tatties.
But children that are naughty, unlike Krampus, they won't get kidnapped. They will just get left a rotten potato.
Oh.
And hopefully you won't notice you bite into it like an apple.
Ew. Ew.
It's part of a wider
No.
Icelandic folklore tradition and
That's
includes their
horrible.
mother, the
Why would you do
terrifying
that?
Gryla.
No.
Sorry, fucking Raymond. Damn. And lastly, the Dahi Handi
Did I
event.
ever tell you I played a mammoth?
No.
It was crazy. An ice age. Mammoth. Me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Manny.
he is. Yes, sorry,
The
yeah.
mammoth.
I was confusing him with the
That was
little
me.
fella. Well done, Mr. Ramondo. Last one then. Between August and September, it was a Hindu festival for Krishna Janmashtami. There's just Krishna, as far as I know, is the one
Yeah.
god. And it's to celebrate the birth of Lord Krishna. And one of its most bizarre traditions is the Dahi Handi event, where people form human pyramids to reach and break a clay pot filled with yogurt or buttermilk. I don't know why I said it like that. Or buttermilk suspended high above the ground. The tradition symbolizes the playful antics of Krishna, who's believed to have stolen butter as a child. It's a physically demanding and often chaotic event with many injuries lead every year due to human pyramid instability.
Fucking hell.
And now, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, well, you know, it's not going to be
that
much.
bad, yeah.
Yeah. But, oh, I don't
He's
bugger.
finding the tab.
been that long because I was checking a lot of the time. It was
Oh,
off for
no.
definitely a period of time.
Oh no.
Okay, well, it's probably kind of pointless ending this now, but I mean, not ending it. I mean,
Continuing.
showing
yeah.
this one
How long does it say we've been on for?
altogether 2 hours 26. But that would show anyway, because even if it would stay
It's
open.
dead stream, yeah.
It would stay open, yeah. We wouldn't have been on it
Right.
for a certain period. So whoever's watching it, still watching it. So hopefully it wasn't that long then.
Oh
no, it's
shit.
giant pyramids. Let me try and show you one because it is worth seeing.
Hopefully it was just when you did that thing just now.
Yeah, yeah. We can believe that.
Yeah. We can choose to
okay.
believe.
Share. Okay, so I'm going to show you now the Dahidi festival thing.
Okay.
Where is it? Dahi Handi, that was it.
Dahi Handi.
It's like some form of hand job, I think. That might be racist, I'm not sure.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, he's a
Why?
giant though. So
That's
much
a
bigger.
terrible idea.
So much bigger than you. Click images, you butthole. Yeah.
Images, you butthole.
Look at these. Look at them, man.
That's just madness.
Just like, what is the
That is
need?
absolute madness.
It's so high. Like, as I said, for anybody listening, go over and check on the old Instagram on KD_ the babyface or the Squishy Logic one, which at some point will be done. Look at that giant clay
That's
pot that they get
crazy.
into as well. It's so tall, ain't it? Like,
It's so dangerous.
yeah, yeah, taller than like your general house, I reckon.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, but they're not even the highest ones either. Like 'cause that one just looks like it's a random city place, like any just a random street.
Yeah.
This one looks a bit more immense.
Just
but-
that's the thing that's scary. It's like over fucking concrete.
yeah. Oh, look at
Jesus,
at the
fuck
top. Look.
off.
That's imagine being that person
Nah, man.
right at the top.
Nah, man.
Oh, I see the clay pot. Look how high it is.
There's no one I trust enough to be that, like, 2 people below me.
I wonder if falling into a sea of people, I don't know if you would survive in that or not.
I mean, you're going to hurt someone
Probably.
if you hit them as well.
Oh, you'll hurt the people you hit, yeah.
That's not one person who dies. Look how fucking packed it is.
Yeah, well, I don't think they'll die, though. I think it would just...
Oh, you die if you hit.
If you fall,
if someone hits you like full on from that height,
like a foot to the head, maybe, yeah.
maybe, you know, like or
head
a
on head.
knee or like a
Heel.
fucking arm or an elbow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
out.
hopefully everyone's wearing helmets. Doesn't look like they are, but that'll be a good idea.
They would be a good idea. Yeah. Oh,
Wow,
fuck off.
Look at it. Oh, damn, look, someone
Why?
looks a bit more looks well built.
Why
though.
would you do that?
Yeah, it's just the stuff that some people
There's
do.
a
in
building
the
next
world.
to it on the one on the left, and like it's literally like fucking 3 stories high.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like it's attached to the power wire at the top.
That's
Or the
fucked.
telephone wire at
That's
the top.
so utter fucked.
Yeah, that building behind it is about the same height, maybe a bit
That's
higher.
fucking mad.
Stuff that people do over the world, in the world, man. There's some crazy stuff. that
I
people
just,
do.
it's basically, I don't give a fuck if I live tomorrow. It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah, this isn't even we haven't even covered though the craziest holiday that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find it. I can't remember what it's called, but
Yeah.
it's a Day of the Dead type thing where they dig up their dead relatives
Right.
and position them in certain things, dress them up, you know, like put them in their favorite chair or something, have photos with them, like the day, spend the day with them, doing different things,
Yeah.
and then put them back.
Nice.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Must be so smelly.
It sounds delicious.
Delicious.
Oh, God. Why do you do this weird shit?
Oh, I don't know. It's an amazing world we live in, though.
No.
I didn't say amazing for good reasons.
No, you're right, you didn't.
Look at him now. Actually, look at him. He feels strong right there.
He
does
feels like a proper fucking champion.
yeah. I am strong man. Hero. Right then. Is there anything you want to cover though before?
No,
I know you said you need to go soon.
Yeah, I need to get going because I need to sort of get back into the house without waking people up too much.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, it's been a nice one. It's been fun.
I hope everybody enjoyed your Christmas. It'll be the last time we'll see you, most likely before Christmas now.
Yeah.
So enjoy it. Don't get too drunk. If it's not the best time, Christmas, if you struggle sometimes, I get it.
Yeah.
Just do what you can do to get through.
Yeah. Watch more of these podcasts.
Yeah.
If that helps.
Have a wank.
Have a wank. You know.
Play Indiana Jones. Great game.
Enjoy your favourite tipple.
Yeah.
Watch some TV.
Get a bit
Get
high.
some good fucking food. Yeah.
Get high, baby.
Yeah. Do that. Do all the things that you like doing. It's the festive fucking period.
Yeah, you don't have to do Christmas stuff just because it's Christmas, man.
Yeah.
You can, I don't know, do some Satanist stuff.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want on
Dig a
this
grave
Christmas.
and put yourself in it. And
It's the
not literally, like
festive season. It's your choice how to be festive.
I was talking about some kind of like, coffin themed sexuality stuff there.
That's good.
Not like, killing yourself because I realised how it sounded.
Yeah.
Don't put your head in the cooker.
Don't do that. No.
Not very it's not very conscientious of the gas world.
Yeah. It's using up a lot of gas and someone's got to pay that bill.
There you go. Yeah, you're not even very conscientious of the bill payer there.
And then what happens if no one finds you and then something goes off and then boom, you've blown up like 3 houses?
That's true. Exactly.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that.
So do the smart thing. Drink yourself to death.
Slowly over many years.
If you prefer. Yeah. Or really quickly by having on some ethanol or something.
Don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm not saying do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's ways it
That's
can
a
be done.
way to do it.
That's a way.
That's a
Yeah.
way.
There are many ways. And if you Google it, Samaritans will pop up.
Yeah. That's true. Right. Anyway, that's
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Have yourself a fucking merry ass Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yep, happy Kwanzaa, happy fucking
what's the
Hanukkah,
Jew- Hanukkah, that's it.
happy fucking everything out there that's a good time around this time.
Apart from the Chinese.
What?
You
Oh.
not them. Last time they made a big virus.
Oh.
Well, the Americans did.
Oh, yeah, someone did.
Both of them together.
Yeah.
It's like a fact now, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So until the next massive plague hits, enjoy yourself some squishy logic.
Yeah, I suppose.
Have yourself a lovely time.
And thereafter too.
Yeah.
But keep that shit squishy.
And till then, always be logical.
We will see you after Christmas, baby. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Actually, I will see the people in the next couple of days, actually, because I will be doing a piece in the podcast. But last time for us.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Close. Oh, I didn't do it live anyway.